song.
Yeah, honey, I know. I know. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you coming on. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, honey. Yeah, I'm in the studio. I'm about to go. Damn, yeah, it was only 1 or 2 pictures, and it was just 'cause. 10, yeah. It was 10. You counted them. Huh. Well, I liked them all because she had a fat ass. I gotta go. Love you, bye. Taking no shorts. Coming right up.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk, we all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Grizzy.
And we're off.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Jay Grizzy Green, and I am the host of Taking No Shorts podcast.
Exactly.
Welcome to episode 57 of this podcast. I anticipate this to be one hell of a stream podcast. I don't know what format I'm doing lately, but I'd like to thank everybody for participating in the podcast in the past and today and going forward. Make sure you like, share, subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcasts. Also, every Friday, youtube.com/@TakingNoShortsPod. And on Facebook Live, that's facebook.com/TakingNoShortsPod. Every Friday, 8:45 CPT time, Eastern. Yeah, you're going to find it. You're going to find it.
Exactly.
Because either AI is telling me people are finding it, and I'm believing it, or I got a lot of bots fucking with me. A lot of bots are fucking with me heavy, But thank you guys for getting these comments. We're going to first introduce my illustrious co-host. He is 1/4 for the original VCU Rose Hall Four Horsemen.
Exactly.
He is also known, if you know him then, he was also known as the world television champion.
Exactly.
But these days, he's just known for one thing, and that's the name on his hat, ladies and gentlemen. B.
What up, Jay?
Hey, B, it's going smooth so far.
So far, so good.
Don't. Let's not jinx it, okay? Let's not fucking jinx it. Let's go ahead and get into the guest, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, you ready? All right.
Are you ready?
I always do that shit.
Holy jeez.
Yeah. Special guest tonight is the second time back, and first time he knocked it out the park. Did I say first time he knocked it out the park?
Yeah.
I say second time he knocked it out the park.
I don't know. Anyway, he was here.
He was
knocked it out
here.
the park.
Yeah, he knocked it out the park. I've given him a lot of AKAs, but first I would like to say that he's a stand-up comedian.
Exactly.
He's a stand-up guy.
Right, he's a stand-up guy. Some people might, have some quarrels with that. But he's also a fellow West End representative at TJ High School alumni.
Exactly.
I call him Joey Boombots, but these days you call him VA Skates, or better known as Mr. Joe Skates, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round. I'm doing a lot of shit, bro. You see? You want to let that linger?
No, I'm not used to the applause.
That's right. That's the most applause we're gonna give ourselves is on this part. That's sad to say, but we gotta be humble somewhere. All comics are humble. You got to be humble to do the fucking shit we do, bro. Or we attempt to do.
Your family usually humble.
Well, no, stand up really humble. When them niggas said boo, nigga. I never got a boo, nigga. But like we said earlier, when it's quiet, that's
like,
I'd rather you act like you getting fucking Chinese water tortured than just don't say anything. Don't just the whole room. I'm like, I am eating shit tonight.
yeah.
I'm eating a lot of shit tonight. And to do that and then to come back after you ate shit, it takes a special motherfucker to go through that. Right?
Yeah, it's rough. Like when you're in the first few sets.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like people get there wanting to go up, but like you get sent up like I said in the first sets, and nobody says nothing. Like
I always thought I would be good at hosting. I think cats in the comic industry knew I was, because I'm an energy guy.
Okay.
You know, so where I didn't, if my material wasn't as strong as say a better comic, you know, when you put in comedy shows together, and this guy wants to, you can see this guy might fit in this opener, host opener, middle, and then headline. Like, I was like, yo, then when you say you go up first, and I was like, why I keep going up first? Well, you know how to get them niggas high. You know, it don't necessarily have to be funny. Like you might have more of the funniest stuff, so that's probably why you would go on second or third. You got some cats, so it's just a balance, you know, depending on. I've heard a lot of people say stand up, certain comedians they don't find funny, and it's very subjective. And when I said you don't find that cat funny, when I said he's one of the greatest, that's when I said, oh, y'all tripping. Right?
I don't know who that.
I mean, I'm not saying like.
Oh, you didn't say it. You said that cat.
Yeah, that
okay,
cat. Like,
right.
yeah, no, I wouldn't put no names on it like
okay.
that. The internet ain't gonna get at me like that. Shout out to Carter. Shout out to Slim Piece. Y'all bring y'all black ass into the podcast. Before I forget, let's go ahead and send out our prayers to one of the original homies from back in the day, C Hall. He just came through surgery today, and he is now in recovery. So, all right. Hey, brother, you've been here taking those shorts twice, three times, baby, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and so I want you to know if you see this or when this come out, and I'm gonna clip it, you know, won't he do it? We're gonna pull for you, my G. So get well soon, man. Come on back to Taking Those Shorts pod. So, all right, guys, let's get into tonight's podcast. There was a verdict read this week. Oh, I needed to hear guilty on this. I mean, that was my political nut busting moment right there. Is to see this cat go down in flames. You know, I just want to, you know, because they always want to own the libs, and that's not to say that I'm a huge lib. By far, I'm not. You know. But even I want some, I won't say revenge. I just want some justice. Yeah, I just want some justice.
I don't think you're going to get it.
That nigga's tripping.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Why, Joe?
And
this is coming from a man that has served this country.
The most he can get is 4 years.
I mean,
and I don't got them giving him that.
They didn't. I don't think the time, I don't think a first-time offender for the severity, it's almost like an OJ situation where you didn't get him the first time, but you got him be on some bogus shit and you overcharged him, you know, for stealing his own shit. They could do it. I mean, the legal system has done that shit before. I just think
to black people.
True.
A rich white guy now, but he's still going to appeal this. Oh yeah,
I'm sure there's a lot of cats that appealed
all the way to the Supreme Court,
and they're gonna let them off. I saw somebody say something today and saying, "What is it saying if that guy gets back into power, a position, and the courts are backing him? Everybody, it's gonna be like it'll be no rule of law because if he could get away with it, some knucklehead. I know what y'all are probably saying. No, we wouldn't. but there's some knuckleheads out there that will group up, gang up, click up, and start fucking doing, what's that movie where it was fucking anarchy? The Purge. Is this a fucking simulation we in, B?
It feels like it.
It's a fucking purge.
We're going to go Red Dawn.
Well, yeah, black folks is. We go, black folks, the Wolverine. Shit.
That's some serious, deep GenX stuff right now.
I mean, that's the one. I mean, that's how crazy the times we live in. Back then, we thought that no Russian or Cuban could fucking sneak into America on a, what they drop in from the parachute? Like a, what is that called, Joe? Paratroopers.
Yeah.
Think about this. In 1984, I think is when that movie might have came out. It might have been 86. But they sold a lot of people to go and pay their hard-earned money to believe. That's how much we hated communists. That a Cuban and a Russian got together, airdropped into Nebraska, and a group of teenage white kids repelled a whole army from Russia and Cuba. And they had us saying, had a nigga like me saying, Wolverine!
Exactly.
How that even happen?
I don't.
It's called propaganda.
Oh, most definitely.
Man, you know, it's always out there.
First off, them planes would not have gotten
This close.
Right, but they. I mean, honestly, I was sipping that Kool-Aid, man. Shout out to you, T-Pow. Appreciate you checking in, man.
I mean, a good military movie always like boosts enrollment. Makes
makes motherfuckers be like,
yeah,
yo, Joe.
Yeah.
Yo, Joe. Because if I was growing up and I could have had a kung fu grip.
When I turned 13, I developed one.
Exactly.
I mean, what are we talking about?
Talking about practice.
Not a game. We talking about practice.
No, seriously.
Not a game.
Counts, found guilty. So at least, all right. So this is what I'm gonna take a victory from, right? Me personally, I'm taking a victory that there was at least 12 jurors objectively heard evidence, came back and said what the rest of the 300 million of us said, this fool is guilty as sin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's saying something.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
Because it's like it's
the way the people could push. That's a way the people pushing back against it, and hopefully, come election time, we'll just do that because that's the only way. This guy's not going to stop here. Even if he loses, he's not going to stop. You know, he's that dude.
The one thing that I liked about it, there was a one juror. She did not watch any other like regular media or news. Mm-hmm. She got all her news from Truth Social.
And she still said, "Nah, I can't."
Yeah, she still voted.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's got to be some type of consolation to know that it ain't that. It ain't the purge yet. The purge would happen if they had if it was what they say, what that side is saying, kangaroo court. Like when they started doing fake trials, Joe. When they started bringing the gallows to the Capitol, you know some shit going down. And what was the military that day?
They wasn't called in.
They didn't. You couldn't. That's the military. You can't do an unlawful order, right? So, and I'm asking because I'm a civilian, never served the country in that capacity, right? So, Joey Boombox is the only veteran here, so give it up for him. All right, serving the country.
Yep.
You can't take an unlawful order if this knucklehead says, shoot him down. Somebody in that chain of command got to be like, nah, my nigga, I can't.
Well, I mean, he's the one that initiated the takeover.
Yes, so we know that, but they're not holding him accountable for that yet. This is the only way. You got to find a way to stop this dude. I can't tell you.
That's going to be in November.
Yeah, that's the only way. But you got to find a way to stop that dude because that dude is not good money. I mean, he's not good money.
That's the problem, though. He has a lot of backing. A lot, like I said, it was in New York, so they're a little bit more liberal. Had it been in the middle of the country,
It could have easily said
he would have probably went his way.
He'd have easily walked away with an OJ type verdict.
The appeal,
Texas? Oh yeah, he was.
I think they're talking about like the appeal. He's going to probably win the appeal. So this is. I don't even know why this was a waste of taxpayers' money.
Here's my thing, like in essence, and I'm a history guy, so I always try to peel back to when if you don't learn from the past, you're doomed to repeat it, right? So I think about like, has there ever been, since people like us been here, and that's 400, that's 1609, so that's whatever, 450 years or so. Has there ever been a situation where there has been a threat such as this? I'm thinking the closest was Civil War times when there was an insurrection to separate from the U.S. government and to make war like almost like terrorism. Back in the Victorian age, but that's the only thing I can equate it to as far as history is concerned. And how did what they do to stop it? Okay, they let the crazies be the crazies, right? They let the extremists be the extremists. We're gonna have to kill a couple. They're gonna have to kill. They're gonna have to unalive. I'm sorry. I gotta make sure I say this correct on the internet because they'll shadow ban them off of that. But they gotta unalive a lot of cats. If you finna go away or separate or cause this type of disturbance to the country, so you got to be willing to say, "Hey, you willing to do that?" And I'm like, just leave me out of it.
There's no being left out of this. It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
I mean, yeah. That's why I think I read an archive where the Union Army, I think I said this before, but the Union Army was coming through Charles City County to get to Petersburg, right? And my great-great-great-grandmother told everybody on the farm, get in the back of the house, get to that. They could have went into the Union lines for freedom, right? Mm-hmm. Don't go to get the fuck out of the way. That's what she told them. Get the fuck out of the way. Don't let these people don't stop these people from doing what they got to do. Mm-hmm. In essence, that's how I read the story. And I think, okay, that's how I'm looking at it now. It's like, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do my part. Okay? Just let's be fair.
Exactly.
But what I'm not going to do is get in the middle of your shit. I'm not. And I would hope you wouldn't want to get to the middle. You're saying the shit is coming.
Oh, yeah.
And there's nothing we can do about it.
They put holes in MAGA hats.
That isn't going to stop them.
Damn, I won't even go in that way.
I just called what he said.
Yeah, I mean, we need like a World War Z type shit.
I don't want zombies, no.
I mean, what do you think is going? What do you think we're going to take Joey Boombox to stop this shit?
Shame is always a good motivator.
Oh, but these niggas ain't got no shame.
Oh, have you seen the reaction videos of these people when the verdict came out?
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, they tight, but they ain't got no shame. You see Tim Scott, the South Carolina senator, the motherfucker that look like Mushmouth.
Oh, that guy.
Say him and Rubio is on the TV right now saying this is a travesty of justice, and this is a kangaroo court, and this is we're about to be a fascist liberal state. They just talking crazy. And I bet you if this was anybody that looked like us, they would not even on that scale. If it was Barack Hussein Obama himself that was on trial in his own party, they would not be coming out like these cats are coming out to support this fool. Mm-hmm. They look crazy, bro. They look crazy as hell.
They know he still has a good chance of winning the
So
election.
there is no shame because they're willing to shave their balls in front of this guy.
They're willing to shave his balls.
But I was talking about shaming the base. You're not going to be able to shame Trump because
I need you to come walk around my neighborhood.
but you're going to have to shame the base. You're going to have to.
Yes. All right. So this is a good question to start off. It might not segue, ladies and gentlemen, but it might be close. All right. So, have you ever been caught in a situation where you was like, "Damn, my bad, I fucked up," and then you told somebody that was fucking with you was like, "Yeah, I keep telling you stop fucking up. You's a fuck up," and then you ever say, "Yeah, you know what? My bad, I did." You know, me and you and your wife, right?
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, my bad. You know, I fucked up. You called me out on it. And have you ever fessed up like that though?
No, if she catches me, I'll be like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like, when I fucked up,
But
I probably should have listened. But
that's why I don't think you're going to be able to shame 150 million Americans because they was okay with everything he was doing up until this day. You know, they okay with everything.
Yeah, multiple marriages.
Bring a noose to the Capitol.
Sex and porn star.
Yeah, fuck a porn star. And
wife has got.
I'm sorry, I'm working on my cussing, guys. So I curse a lot. I'm sorry, I curse a lot on this podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that.
Not just on the podcast.
Oh, and then elsewhere too. But trust me, I know how to speak the Queen's English. I'm not an ignorant person. It's just they sound so.
It puts more emphasis on your point.
Okay. So, and I just seen a lot of content where everybody is using these 4-letter words that call and say, you know, the 7
I
deadly
like
words.
4-letter words. I like profanity.
All right. You're not gonna convince these cats to be ashamed because they was okay with everything.
Well, no, I was thinking more so about like just Republicans' views on abortion because they got that appeal. You speak to the women, and how do you feel? They're making you property, basically. Mm-hmm. And I mean, if you vote for them, you're voting to be put into that box. Your property.
He that guy said, "I'm for." He's lying, of course, because he's he can't tell you with a straight face. But he's saying like, "I'm for abortion up until a certain time." So,
he said
we all know. But what we all know is the moment he gets into that office, he gonna let whoever put him in that position do whatever the fuck they want to do. So he's telling you a liar because there's a mother somewhere in suburbia that's got a daughter, right? Mm-hmm. That is probably going to all these multiracial schools. That probably ran up on some type of multiracial boy, and he probably ran up all of his multiracial in her.
She started 4 fingers up.
Yeah, and it happens. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Don't send your daughter to VCU because
Jesus,
we have a legacy.
No, right? But as a mother, you had that option if that was to have happened to you in the 80s or in the 90s.
Exactly.
You didn't want to go back home to your daddy, like in life, and pull up the baby and say,
"Hi, boss."
You don't want that to happen.
So buy your Plan Bs now.
Yeah, but they gonna take away the Republicans, the right is fit to come into that type of situation and make you
Plan B.
You gonna have to have a family conversation. Everybody, can you imagine that Thanksgiving? She's pregnant, coming home from college with a multiracial baby, and somebody in the family sees her pregnant, and they say, "Well, what do you do? And where is he? Can we meet him?" And How you think that's gonna play out, Joey Box?
I guess it depends on what part of the country you in.
Let's say the country that's gonna vote for him. Let's say it's
Nebraska.
Yeah, it's Nebraska. It's the reddest state out there for him. Let's say it's Texas or Florida, right? Let's say it's Texas.
No, Alabama. Mississippi.
What you think gonna happen, Joe?
Get a rope.
It's not going to be a good Thanksgiving dinner.
Mm-mm. You hear us, Miss Karen? It's not going to be a good chicken Thanksgiving dinner. Okay? So now you got to choose. The choice is coming in about 6 months.
November.
June.
June tomorrow.
So it's going to be in 5 months. The choice, really, y'all are going to decide. I will be Biden's political operative right now and say, Miss Karen, y'all are going to decide. And I already know, because your name is Karen, how y'all feel. But what about if it's going to affect, it didn't got down to the basic cell level now, right? It's in your home. It's threatening your body, your freedom, your daughter's freedom. Now how you feel? Now you should feel like all of us.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like, no, that can't happen. Or you could be unashamed and still go in your booth and hit the button or check or do whatever, and still vote for them and watch it all go to hell.
They said, like he's potentially only going to lose 6% of his voters
off of this.
Yeah,
off of this verdict.
So I mean,
but in a
and
tight
it's still,
election,
like a 50-50 race, I think.
Yeah, in the tight election, because the old man got a lot of shit going up against him. I mean, I went and got gas today at $3.50. I mean, there was time. I remember when it was. We all know because we're old with Gen X.
Exactly.
It's the best Gen X gas price you got. Okay, 92 cents,
78 cents.
78 cents. I mean, this is not. I don't even want to put age on it, but this is something that I can speak to. When I was a young adult, paid $1 a gallon for gas, and we still had nice cars. You know, we had a Mustang.
Yeah.
I had a LeBaron. What was your first car?
A Mach 8.
I'm saying, like, it was a nice first car, right?
Yeah.
And
I never got to drive.
You barely got to drive?
I never got to drive.
What happened?
My dad bought it for me, but I didn't have a license. It was supposed to have been a motivating topic.
Shout out to your dad, man.
Exactly.
And how'd you react to this fucking?
I never could, because he didn't have the patience to teach me how to drive. My uncle, they said I just wasn't picking up on it, so I never got to drive it. So it just sat in my backyard. So me and my dad had a falling out. I still never got my license. I drive illegally now. So.
Oh damn! Don't tell the world that.
Hopefully,
you can fly airplanes though, right?
Exactly.
Hopefully, won't nobody pull me over. But
Damn.
Don't put yourself in a situation. Look, guys. I mean, I've said on this podcast, and I call it taking no shorts, which means if you come here, and I don't think you guys have pulled one or took a short or whatever, but I've been screaming on this podcast. We got to pay attention. Let's get into the nitty gritty now. You're gonna have to piss to get off the pot. B is saying don't let me put words in your mouth. You're saying it doesn't matter. Just be ready when everything goes to hell.
Yeah. Just be ready. Have your stuff loaded and locked.
Jesus Christ.
Now, who's that knocking at my window?
Yeah, that type of
Wow.
Yeah.
Nobody now.
I'm laughing, but guess what? When I saw January 6th happen, I immediately did all of that. Brother. I did all of that. I said, oh shit.
it was like they had a meeting or something.
Yeah, it was like they was in the hotel. They was in the hotel that U.S. Grant came into Washington with when he first got the job to be the general. the Willard whole fucking tale. They had a whole strategy session in that son bitch. They was parlaying the whole motherfucking thing. And I'm saying to myself, I'm working from home because we're in the middle of COVID or coming out of COVID. And I'm like, is this real? And then they put with the camera panned out to see like how many people were out there. And being, if you ever been to DC and you know the spaces, for that whole space to be filled up, man, there was a lot of motherfuckers out there and won't no military in sight. And they was in the trees with ARs and there was bombs put at Democratic headquarters. This shit was deep. And I don't even have to say pause for that. But it was deep. So I did what you said.
Yeah.
I said, okay. And then they had a run on ammunition.
Oh, yeah.
There was a run on ammunition.
Yeah, I remember
was
that.
like, yo. I was at you in the gun club. I was in the gun club.
You did?
Hell fucking yeah, man. I am. Look. Y'all don't want these problems. It's somebody coming with me. I'm not my granddad. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's going to get that intense.
It could though. If January 6th can happen, Joey Boom Boss, it could. That's how fucking paranoid. Maybe I'm smoking the wrong strain tonight, but that's how paranoid I am.
It's not enough of them to be like nationwide.
No, not nationwide. And luckily, we live in a balanced, smart area of the country. Like, you know, so I'm not too concerned about that, but shit can pop off at any motherfucking time.
But they're going to do something crazy like get in buses and everything and try to take over Washington, D.C. and get murked.
Yeah, that was...
They hoping that there should be no sympathy if you run up on the nation's capital and try to take over the government and the people protected or took an oath to protect the country handles you. There should be no sympathy for the folks that are trying to break the law. That's what I'm saying. Like, if this cat get back in, ain't gonna be no law.
He wants to be a dictator on day one.
Everybody's gonna think shit is sweet, and if we think shit is sweet, we can't afford to do it. You know, but the folks that look like the people that's in power are gonna actually think that. They're gonna actually think like, it's really on now. And I'm like, okay. Like Richard Pryor was saying, okay, and I'm like, I'm bouncing shit. God damn it.
For me, it's still like a little early. I don't know which way it's going to go. I mean,
I know
people aren't happy with Biden, but I don't think they want Trump either.
Joey Boombox, I'm hoping and praying that my man Joe gonna pull this out, but just in case.
I don't see what Joe has done bad.
He hasn't, but I'm telling you, if it's this close. Maybe because nobody's paying attention.
It's just overreacting. Like he sounds like an old man when he talks. I mean, as opposed to
llama up against this guy.
You throw the mic in front of Trump. He's just going to keep going and going. He sounds confident in what he's saying, as opposed to Biden is always.
He sounds confident, but he's not. He's not making any sense or talking anything that actually of any importance.
No, but. I mean, his base loves it.
Oh, yeah. He's talking down to his base.
You know he ain't saying shit. Well, all he's saying is the purge. That's the purge. In essence, he's saying purge everybody that don't look like you. Okay? And that's how I'll handle it. And then I'll give all the semantics, because he's not a hands-on type of leader. You know, he need the food. He need to sell the game to motherfuckers so that he can have everybody do his shit for him. You know, he ain't got to be, but that's the most dangerous motherfucker though. That you get 150 motherfuckers to buy your bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, them shoes he was selling, they went out and, oh my God.
That's very troubling. Also, that's the least I can say is that it's very troubling that that could happen. It's almost like some Jonestown shit. I'm serious. It's like, where is the Kool-Aid? Like, somewhere along the lines, there should have been an off-ramp.
No, they off all right.
Those are like his diehard fans, though. I don't think all of, I'm going to say, white America feels like that.
I pray and hope so, Joey. I honestly hope so.
Now, if you look at like pictures of his rallies, his, like aerial photos, it's not packed.
Oh no, he don't have no support. I mean, it's soft support.
Yeah, there was somebody tried to take a picture of one of Obama's rallies and say it was a Trump rally.
Yeah, what's up with the polls then? Why the polls saying it's close? I don't know. They don't poll black people.
Oh no, they don't call.
They don't call
not
me.
Answer the phone.
Call me. I'm gonna tell you what's going. Call.
You're not gonna answer the phone. You can see that number. I don't know that number.
Yeah,
No,
that's how I am.
Y'all
I
just
don't,
got bills. Because I answer the phone.
if I don't recognize the number, I don't answer.
My wife said I answer the phone. It could be money on the table. Fuck you mean? That's money. If somebody calling and I don't know the answer, what the fuck they gonna do to me?
I don't know.
Waste your
All right,
time.
let's do that.
I'd like to sell you some insurance.
Just what I
Do you
do
have
when
a
I get
minute
solicitation. I had a solicitation. I fuck with Lil. I hope you have a great birthday tomorrow, sir. Teenager, maybe early 20s, college, something like that. I think college might be out. He doing door-to-door salesman of
In this day and age?
yeah, they solicit in the neighborhood. They know what I am. So
Shoot.
yeah, I mean,
Don't knock on my door.
so I saw him come up. He ring the doorbell and he do his spiel, right? I used to do sales, so I know a spiel when I see a spiel. But I don't want to waste your time. So I was like, hold on. I'm not gonna buy it. Okay. Let's get that straight right now. And I was like, tell me about yourself. I know where you are. I know what you're doing. I got a vibe here. And he was like, yeah. He was telling me about himself. And he said, my birthday is tomorrow. Now that could have been a play.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been a play to be like, my birthday tomorrow. So
Come on,
buy this from me.
Yeah.
And he tried that angle. And I was like, nah, you focusing on the wrong shit.
That nigga stripping.
I said, if your birthday tomorrow, man, I wouldn't be working. Nigga, I'd be getting ready for the birthday. Because you can only be that age when you turn that age. You need to enjoy it. He's like, I would be working tomorrow. I said, yeah, man, let me give you a lesson. You can't take none of this shit with you. When your birthday comes, you better celebrate that motherfucking revolution around the sun. My G, have a nice day.
What was he selling?
Some pest control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like they, and I told her, honestly, they got me one year, I bought it, and it helped, because, my wife, she hates bugs, so if she see a bug out there, like mosquitoes and everything, yeah, please, keep the bugs away from my queen, and then once I started not seeing no more bugs, I was like, I don't need this shit no more.
Shit, I think what,
The
90
bugs come back.
Nah.
So you good?
I'm good. And that's why, I told him, but he got to do a job, and he got to sell. So I was just like, my dude, relax, man. If it's your birthday, relax.
That's a rough sell. You going door to door selling.
These youngins, I'm telling you, shit, the bread's so short out here for these young folks. We ain't trickling down. This is what I truly believe. Like the previous generation, what they call boomers, they fucked it up. Because we squeezed off of them. We squeezed off of them as much as we could squeeze. And some of us got through, some of us didn't. Now, our kids ain't no more orange juice to squeeze.
But the boomers, they can have one income and you can buy a house, a car, do all that stuff. Mom can sit in the house all day and take care of the house, wash the clothes, raise the kids. They can have a good life on their one income. You can't do that now.
Can't do it now. You got to. So I think you got to you don't want to do like the Japan did, where inflation was so bad, like $1 is like 1,500 yen. So when you go to the store and buy something for $5, the price says 25,000 something. Like you don't want inflation to get that bad, but it's going on too long. I need to see this inflation come down sustainably. It's too late now to afford the effect.
It's
Well, my
also
wife
always
told
goes
me-
up and never comes
Yeah,
back
well,
down.
my wife told me, well, wiping your ass costs about $15. I said, well, we got some problems. We got some problems in here. Are we about to chop some wood out this bitch? God damn it.
The inflation is up, but it's artificially up. Companies are having record
Well, where they
profits.
getting the money from? What they hoarding the money? What are
Yes,
doing
they are.
with the money?
Record profits. Again, record bonuses for this artificial inflation that they have. They could drop the prices by 15-20% and still make profit.
From a middle class person, let me tell you, upper class motherfuckers.
I'm not upper class.
No, let me tell you, upper class motherfuckers, that you're gonna probably enjoy your riches for your lifetime. Your kids might enjoy it. Your grandkids might enjoy all of the hard work that you did and hoarded all of this capital for yourself. But by the time it gets to your great grandkids or maybe your grandkids, the people that you were shitting on is gonna start fucking wanting to eat your whole face off. Okay? You don't want that. You don't want that for your grandkids. You don't want people to be wanting to kill you because you made it. I don't want it. But that's what happens when you charging $10 for toilet paper, for a 4-pack of toilet paper, my nigga. $10 to wipe my ass?
That's been a tingle.
I don't get a wrap around with it or nothing. Like you got me fucked up.
I want to say, ooh.
Well, if you gonna charge me that much, you got to give me something for the bang for that shit. Okay? You got to give me something for that shit. Otherwise, you fucking and playing with my emotions. Like it's like Big Worm saying.
Yeah.
You're fucking with my emotions. And that's just me. Little old Jay Grizzy, host of Taking No Shorts, episode 57, letting the world know, hey, you rich motherfuckers, they will chew your fucking face off. There are wolves out here.
Purge just showed us how to do it.
There was a movie with Justin Timberlake in it, Out of Time.
Oh, okay.
Go back in the time joint.
Go back in time? No,
the
wristwatch where you could sell time.
But the way the movie was set up, correct me, it was almost like a class thing. If you was lower class, you didn't have that much time.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you was rich, nigga, you had all the time in the world.
Yeah.
But what happened?
I only saw the movie once.
Well, I can tell you, and I'm just extrapolating a little bit. Justin Timberlake, because he was lower class and he somehow got some of that time, he was like, oh, this how y'all living up this motherfucker? Up there here struggling, motherfuckers dying, running out of time. Like, I'm about to fuck this whole fucking construct up. I'm about to fuck it up. If I was rich, I wouldn't want somebody to fuck it up. Not let alone my morality clause in my heart say, I'm not going to give you all of my wealth, but somebody, I'm not going to make you pay $10 to wipe your ass. That's not a good time for a comeback, right?
No.
All right.
Well, I mean, the rich, they don't know what to do with their money anyway.
Some do.
They're not investing it or anything.
Some do. The wife of Jeff, the ex-wife of Jeff Bezos, she got a huge windfall of money, right?
Yeah.
Billions. She's a billionairess. And she's not giving it away, but she's doing something with it that can affect people's lives, human beings' lives, the earth. I've read stories and I've seen stories of her doing so. So let me get Smurf in. Should we move towards a more socialist society? We'll get to that, Smurf, in just a second.
But she didn't make that money, so she doesn't have any qualms about giving it away. But if people out there working hard for those billions, it's kind of hard to say, all right, I'm just gonna give it all away.
It isn't necessarily giving it all away, but you want to leave the world a better place
than you had it.
Yeah,
right.
And people with that money think, well, I got this money, so I can do this and make the world a better place and make me more money.
Let me get the Smurfs comment, guys, because he makes a good question, I think. Smurf, if you must have been on my algorithm lately, because I've seen a lot of content, and there's a lot of content out there. His question is, this is the homie Smurf, another original member of the Four Horsemen, VCU Rose Hall days.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dick. He said, should we move towards a more socialist society? Now, that word, that question, and that word socialist in 2024 America is what they call a trigger word. Okay? Here, taking no shorts, because the name of the podcast, we're not going to take a short. Okay? It's not a bad word to say socialist. That's some bullshit that, propaganda, the capitalists, and I'm a capitalist, trust me. You see how? Come on now. I want the bag. But it's not a bad word to have socialist type of conversations.
Yeah, because we do have socialist policies in America, like Medicare, Social Security, the minimum wage, child labor laws. These are technically socialist policies that everybody loves.
They play on the field.
But
Yeah, they didn't like Obamacare. That was one of the things they tried to crucify.
they didn't like Obamacare. They liked the ACA, though, which was, if you didn't call it Obamacare, they loved it.
Yeah.
But the American Care Act, and the people, they taught people about it, they loved it.
I'm sorry, guys.
But
Self-directed here, and taking no shorts. You see what happens when you don't have good filler. Filler time, you got to know how to fill.
We talk about the ACA and all that.
No quiet time, guys. It was a quiet time.
There was no quiet time.
I didn't.
Oh God! Why are y'all telling me this shit's crooked? Look, somebody tell me it's crooked. It's crooked.
We don't care about it being crooked.
I do, sir. I do.
I went through the whole socialist policies that Americans like.
Yeah,
quiet time.
Which way should I go?
You need to bring my end down. There you go. A little bit more up for me. Right about there. So you bring the other. Right there. That's good.
All right. Thank you. That's what I needed.
Because I would have thought, how would you want to deny a person the ability to go to the hospital?
Yeah.
But they did.
Mm-hmm.
Who denied somebody those?
When they was calling it Obamacare.
Oh, that's because he was black.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't like Obamacare, but the ACA, the American, or the whatever that was called, not Obamacare, they loved it.
Let's get this first other comment. He says, if you see Miss Bezos and I have a call for the guy, mind your fucking business. Hey, Smurf, I'm going to try to mind my business, but I got to at least pitch. I'll let you get your pitch here, but I got to pitch something to her as well. So I appreciate the comments, man. You my G.
For real. That ass all of a sudden?
Yeah, I don't know. She just came into she came into a divorce settlement.
Yeah, I'm saying. You would all of a sudden have a fat ass.
Too.
Oh, she'll be fine now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, she's not going to wait. I think she's a smart chick. And I think she's a POC. She's a person of color. Oh, damn. There's no need for me to pour it in this. And if y'all see me pouring, that's just so stupid. Fucking so stupid of me. What am I thinking? All right,
so be drinking on camera.
I try not to, but y'all putting all this. They're not sponsored yet.
I thought you might want a snack.
No, not yet. Not yet. Thanks though. Thanks for that arrest. Not arrest, but that prosecution and verdict. I just got a little bit of hope. Okay. Just a little bit.
I just want him to get at least one day in jail.
Because everybody else, man.
Put him behind bars for a day.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
He's not getting no jail time. Not at all.
They're saying, probation, 4 years, and it was another option. And I'm like,
you see him, the president with an ankle bracelet.
He's not doing any jail time. I'd say just.
What does that say, though? I mean, what does that really say to the country?
It's a good being rich.
Okay, what does that say? That 100% of the country is. I think 70% of the country is not
fine.
rich.
That was pay a fine, probation, 4 years. That was it.
Yeah.
So
So it's gonna come down to November 5th.
Yeah.
You got to show up, guys. If I can get my dog, to goddamn Jalen Rose, why you gotta go live when I'm going live? Take my name, my G. If you're gonna say taking no shorts, you taking. You know, we got some movement over here. You know, he must have something to say.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of having something to say, you got something to say?
About what?
Okay, man. Fucking Brian Pillman, man. Going to, so we're gonna take our first break. That'll be a great time. I mean, it's been good shit so far tonight, so I want to make sure that we get everything. And when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, and taking those shorts, it is a potpourri of comedy from me and Joy Boombox. Be with the one-liners and the fuckeries is what we're gonna have on tap. So what's gonna happen is you're not going to constitutionally say screw the jail time. Let's get Smurf's final comment for the night, because I know it's out in Indonesia, brother. Oh, didn't you say you're coming back this way, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so if you come this way, I'll meet you halfway. That would be Fredericksburg or Farmville. So depending on how that
You're
goes.
probably swinging through Richmond, too.
If you're coming through Richmond, that means I gotta go do shit. Everything will be on me though, Smurf. On me, my guy. Screw the jail time. Do the convictions prevent him constitute? No, it doesn't.
He just can't vote.
Yeah, he can't vote in the state, but
He can't vote for himself.
Yeah, he can't vote for himself, which is a weird thing. But I think they passed a law in Florida. If his residence in Florida, the governor could give him his land DC on this Sunday morning. Smurf, you coming back here? So I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, my guy, but
He won't come back until September.
yeah. I know how long you're gonna be here, man. But I'll make a special occasion. You can come to the wonderful studio or Taking No Shorts podcast, and we can chop it up like we did back in the Smurf. Tackled a dude, no helmet, ear came off. He had a neck roll on.
Yeah. I don't know how he had an attack.
Bro, do you know what a neck roll is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody was wearing equipment. It was almost like a rugby game, but he had a neck roll on.
Yeah.
He didn't want his neck to
He was
snap back.
special.
He was going to war. And so he was like, I mean, it's not going to war because, Lord forbid, I don't know what it's like to go to war. But he was, yes, bro. He was a real nigga, boy.
Oh, yeah.
A real one, a real my G. That's what I say. That's what I would put in thing. Yeah, I got a fly there. I don't know. This fly is pissing me off, too. So we'll take this break. First break here at Taking No Shorts podcast. I think we got in some good content. I'm sure the algorithm will say, "Oh, well done."
He might throw you at the bottom talking about Trump.
Yeah, no, they pick it out. They pick it out. That's if you fuck with X. I don't fuck with X. Not that for some reason, I don't know why this dude that owns it or bought it is and he's showing his true. To me, I think he's showing his true colors. And if you got it, he's one of those cats where if you got it, go ahead and do what you want. You know, was it carpet diem or whatever. But he ain't had no humility but put on his ass. You know, because everybody is pussy until they get fucked. We'll be right back.
That's a segue.
Yeah, everybody is pussy until they get fucked. We'll be right back here Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm gonna stay 5-10 minutes, get some fresh air, open up this thing, let everybody right here on the IG. I'm gonna go off of at JGrizzo, JAYGRIZZO. Like, get at me during the week until we come back next week for episode 58. But let me know your thoughts so far. But I'm gonna go over to Taking No Shorts Pod on IG. That's TAKINNOSHORTS.
And NASCAR on Sunday?
I live close to the racetrack, but I don't know. They racing.
Oh no,
Yeah, that's not real. I see the man. I saw that today.
dear reader.
Yeah.
Oh,
Taking
you
No
saw
Shorts. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for taking the time out to listen to Taking Those Shorts podcast. We'll be right back in just a few. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Anyone
Hey, goddamn. Hey, goddamn. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green, aka Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone,
Exactly.
aka the Great Grizzo,
Exactly.
aka the Great Grizzolini. I don't know what that was, but AKA, I used to say hide your auntie, but an auntie got into my DMs the other day, and I was like, no, baby. So I don't know, I might have to say hide your auntie, but Wanda's son and Jenny's grandson. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, episode 57 of Taking No Shorts podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I know everybody says that on social media content, but if you see this in your timeline, if you are entertained, or laugh, chuckle, critique, I'll take good, bad, or indifferent. Leave that interaction there, man. I will pick it up. Trust me. I do return. I'm sorry.
Cost you nothing.
Yeah, it costs me nothing. Costs you nothing to share, you know. But I ain't gonna bend over and suck you off. For me, I'm just not gonna do that. To get you to do all of that, I'm not gonna. I know a lot of cats in the entertainment industry that will. Not personally know them or have carnal knowledge of them, but I know they will bend over and suck your ass to get where they gotta go. So just not me. So I mean,
You can still get there just for a takeover.
yeah. This guy over here, second hour on Patreon. We're at patreon.com/search Taking No Shorts pod for a price of a half a dozen eggs. You'll get to see him wear weird shirts. I mean, you saw him wear weird shirts in the first half of the pod, but what you got on now, man? What's Mbaku? Vegetarianism?
His restaurant, they're vegetarians.
Who? Mbaku?
Yeah,
Tribe?
the tribe, the whole tribe.
From Black Panther?
Mhm.
Niggas don't eat meat?
They're vegetarians.
That vegetarian shit I heard is almost like a cult. Like I got to don't guilt trip me for eating. And then I don't even do that. So everybody know you now from the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, hey baby.
I eat meat.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, pause. I don't know if I'm supposed to say yeah or pause. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to say yeah or pause.
I don't know.
You just say I eat meat. Like I don't know what to say to that. I'm gonna have some of my coffee that world's best dog dad right now. I'm gonna have some of my coffee right now. Somebody my wife text me. That means our audio not working.
Oh.
Oh, you got.
No, I'm good. Yeah, it's good. Special guest tonight. He is a fellow comedian.
Exactly.
He is a TJ alumni and a fellow West End representative. I've seen some of his act. We about to get into how it is to be an early comic, just coming up. And when I say early comic, we GenX'ers. I ain't gonna say old yet, but y'all can see Joey Boombox got that grace outstanding. That shit is short, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Boombox.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah.
So you don't do what I do. You don't go in the bathroom while you're half naked and put dye like a woman in your hair.
No,
I do that.
I took a picture once where I took a Sharpie, just did half.
Right.
Did half my face. Look crazy.
Why Sharpie though?
Because I'm not really, it
could've
doesn't bother me to show the gray. But I just want to see.
Did you know that you might be allergic to the Sharpie? You could have had a serious situation happen.
I have been using Sharpies for years.
So you knew, okay, if something would have happened in the show earlier.
Yeah.
I'll put no. So what it look like to you when you did it? You said it looked crazy?
Yeah.
You got the picture?
Yeah.
He's about to pull the shit out. Let me see it so I can show it to the audience. Joey Boombox drew a whole beard. Now he look like the nigga Santa Claus. Right? He look like the goddamn
Pictures.
Hold up. Do you look like, because I see you got your biker jacket on, you got your biker wristbands on. I understand from the last episode you told her, yeah, y'all see this shit? Just see what this fool did. He looked like Harley Quinn, right? He's a Joker.
Like Two-Face.
Yeah, Two-Face. That was what?
Harvey Dent.
Yeah, Harvey Dent.
Just playing around.
Yeah, that's funny, bro. Yeah, don't do that shit again.
I died mine for the show once. I didn't like it.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
Mm-mm.
That's because you've been saying yourself.
But it's a matter of finding, because I was thinking like with Kevin Nash, finding that balance of making it look natural as opposed to
if somebody close to me, like my nephew, ever since he was like 10 months old, every time he see me, he said, "Uncle Jerry, your breath stinks." So if he saw me at this was I was a smoker and I used to smoke crack. It's a long story. Anyway, if he was to see me, he's 10 now. If he was to see me, and he would say, "You're like Emmitt Smith commercial. Your beard looks weird." Remember that commercial? The Just for Men shit. If he came and hit me with that shit, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I need to let that shit grow out." I've already went bald.
Yeah,
I went bald early. I went bald like it was dirty work, yo. I went bald like 23, 24.
Oh
yeah. You know how much of charisma I had to pull to get any type of action to be receding and bald. Do you want to know how I think I got bald? No. It was some, we all blackballed. It was, everybody was going to the nigga in the corner back on the other side. He was giving out S-curls like fucking, what's the drug out now? Fentanyl. That nigga was giving out S-curls like fit. Right? And so I'm dating myself.
Yeah, for real.
So we all go see him. You got one.
Oh yeah, I love mine.
No, see, yeah. I got mine. I was like, nah.
See, I did my own. I'm talking about.
Nah, my shit was. Then after he gave me that shit was beans and cornbread had a fight. Beans and cornbread had like this shit in Malcolm X movie with Spike Lee. That shit was burning the shit out my scalp. I go in the bathroom. Next thing I know, my shit looked just like this 40 years later, 30 years later. So be careful, Joe. Don't put no shit else in your beard, man. Only thing that should be going in your beard is Mrs. Joy.
juices and berries.
Yeah, juices and berries. So yesterday I went to a comedy show out at the major club in my town, my city. And I went to go support two comics that when I came on the scene, I was like, okay, I see. And every time you get on a comedy scene, there is, and I was talking to you about this earlier, Joe, it's hard to find your tribe, your comedy tribe, right?
Yeah.
So, especially as we're older cats, in 2011, I was not a young kid, you know. I wasn't no college age millennial jumping into the stand-up scene. I was a grown-ass man, started a family and all that. So all of my friends have been established. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like all of my day ones have pretty much been established. So it was hard for me to find a tribe. So I was always looking, I would always try to be close to folks that was close to my tribe. That's the best way I could describe it. Because, I mean, from what I know of you coming up, we lived in the same neighborhood. Even though we lived in the same neighborhood, I think I might have seen you 5 times.
Yeah, I was an outside cat.
Yeah, you was an outside cat. And then when we went to the same school, I was like, I remember you from a yearbook, and I remember you was tall for, niggas thought you was like 33, Joey Gombash. Like, niggas thought you was like damn near.
I never had the mask. I was tall.
Yeah, you was tall as shit. I was just like, okay, all right. But yeah, we thought you was like 22. And they kept you back.
They kept me back once.
Right. But no, you've been doing stand-up for how long now?
I don't even know how to date it because 2019 I started. Yeah, but then COVID.
How many mics did you get to before COVID, if you had to estimate?
Before COVID, I would have probably said about, I guess maybe 20.
Yeah. Okay.
But I wasn't hitting it like, I'd hit like 2 or 3 mics a week. Yeah.
That's better than me, man. I was late.
This was at the end of 2000.
I was late. That's how I said, oh, when it started feeling like work, I was like, oh, I'm out. Not to be an easy out, but
No,
what did you finally try? Like, did it get hard?
Not really. I'm not really clicking with anybody.
Well, you're here taking those shorts, and I ain't even out there no more.
Yeah.
So here's your space. All right. So this is how I get back to my story from last night. So these two cats, one moved up to New York and is writing for a lot of big time shows up there, doing great things. Got a comic book out. Damn, I'm talking all your shit, Corey. And then was another cat that I knew. He's younger than me, but funny as hell. And I was just like, yo, one of them looked like they could be my little brother. The other one looked like it could be my cousin, you know, comedy-wise. And so I was like, yo, man, I want to support. And I've reached out to them to be on Taking No Shorts, but the logistics, because one lives in the city, the other one lives here, and they both working guys, working comics, and families and everything. But we will have them here. That's Corey Marshall, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And Jaya Tola. But no, I saw those cats because they do their podcast, and then they put it on the stage, and I see what it was. I was just like, oh shit, good to see that somebody our age is still, you know, when I say our age, I'm not saying like old. I'm just saying somebody who has experienced life, right?
Oh, okay.
No, what you were saying.
No, I'm saying somebody you came up with,
but here's the
Somebody
thing.
got back troubles.
Yeah, when I move, I make sounds.
Yeah.
Right, when I get up, like, and I have to trust me. I have to bend my back. I ain't gonna say pause on that one, but and when I do, bro, it's a motherfucking chore. It's a lot of muscles working to make that one motion happen, as opposed to back in the day. It probably took a couple of muscles to make that happen. Now it's like some transformer shit going on. It's like, get up, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you got some muscle problems?
Well, mine are attributed to my wife. She's been sick the last 2 years.
Oh,
so.
get well, Mr. Joy. Go buy us.
I mean, she's better. She's on the mend now, but like one of those years.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, I had to physically take her to the bathroom.
I'll get it to you, Kay. Kay, hold on, excuse me. Kay, I'm sorry, honey. We jumped on the Donald Trump shit early. I think we jumped on it because
a whole hour.
Yeah, we did the first hour. Kay, let me get you away on that one. So right now we on some stand-up comedy talk right now. Got Joey going by, so you know B, but if you got a comment, jump on that Facebook or jump on them chats on YouTube or Facebook. It'll show up here and we'll get it on there. All right, sorry, Joey. You were saying your wife, you had to take care of your wife, right?
Yeah. Well, it was a thing of taking her to the bathroom, and I hate to sound sexist, but women don't like to listen. I'm trying to explain to her how to make it easier on me. Taking her to the bathroom, she wants to do what she wants to do, as opposed to I'm telling her, hey, when I pick you up, stay close to me, so all the weight is on my chest.
And that's what you're saying, so you don't kill us.
Right. And she wants to, while I'm carrying her, she wants to wave arms all around and stuff, putting the weight away from my chest, hurting my back. And that's basically how my back is messed up now.
So y'all almost died. This is a lesson, like, you got it, ladies. Listen, you said it.
Yeah.
Just try it one time.
It didn't catch on until, like,
you almost died.
Yeah, my back was gone, and I was like, I can't do it.
And it's not, you're not mad. What's the emotion you had when you said, damn, my back fucked up? Only if you would have just listened. What's the emotion you had?
I didn't have one, but it was like she took it harder than I did.
Yeah, that's a loving wife. Like, she was just like, oh, I should have listened.
I started stretching and stuff then.
Look, dude. Up until maybe a year ago, when I started taking No Short Spa, I go to a spa and I get, yeah, I know you're looking. I know where you're going. Not a man, not a YMCA type shit, but I go to a spa and I have them pause, I have them stretch me.
They love you all the time.
They love me. I mean,
Well, a stretch and a massage are two different things.
I would go to a spa and I would not on some pampering shit, but was on some maintenance shit because I felt like I had not a form. It sounds like I'm a fucking doctor or some shit, but what's that? Sciatica, right?
Mm-hmm.
One day I woke up and I was like, my whole right side is numb. Numb.
That's a legit thing.
I said numb. I'm sorry, Cat Williams. Numb, nigga. No. I said, wait a minute. I've never had my whole right side numb. And my wife knows I'm a hypochondriac. So if I got a hangnail, I'm going to the doctor. I pay good money for my health insurance. So I said, honey, why? I said, did we fuck last night? Did I fall? I said one time, I said, did I fall off the bed? Because I thought I had a nerve or something. It was a nerve, all right. And it was because of the way I slept. And I didn't have the right mattress and everything. I didn't have the right support to support my body as it was changing. And so that same nerve was getting pinched probably for like the first 7 years of our marriage. You know. And when I tell you that when it finally gave out, I said, can I get it back? I need the feeling back. And this, I mean, the nerve and all of the sensations, all of that shit. I'm really digging myself now. But if you all, we're at that stage in life, right? You got, and I tell everybody, you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm all right. I just had to do some WD-40 on my head.
This is the first time, episode 57. He's put out his Willie Mays. Yeah. Somebody should sign that son of a bitch. Where's the Sharpie when I need it? I need a Sharpie.
You use it on his beard.
Yeah, I know. I need a Sharpie to sign your prosthetic right there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, be let them know.
Yeah, my leg is fake. My second one, my third one is all red. It's a little bigger than that one.
Exactly.
Why the fuck I hit exactly for that? Why the fuck I hit exactly for that?
Maybe you took a peek while we was in the door.
I did not. Okay, I did not.
He threw you under the bus.
No, I did not. It was dark in there, but I did not.
Especially when I pulled it out. It got real dark.
I just set it up for him. He's getting it down, Joey. He's getting it down. Fuck you knowing me for 30 years. You're getting how a joke punchline setup works. That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing when it lands.
Yeah.
And it's a shitty thing when it don't. It's the
is
shittiest feeling in the world when you got a joke that you are so partial to, and you're like, I go fucking kill him. And then that's when the work comes in. Because when you do a joke you think it's gonna work and it doesn't, it's like, I'm gonna stick with this one. But you let it go.
Yeah. That's Benny
it's something
jumping
there,
on me
bro.
about that. He keeps telling me I need to.
It's something there, man. It's something there. That's what the writing. Anyway, so this is where I parlay back into my story. So Short Pump, that's the name of an area in the city of Richmond.
Yeah, it's not a.
That's what the girls call them.
Yeah, no.
You got a target on your back.
I gotta mess with him.
You got to do it before the battery runs out.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I saw these cats, and then I ran into a female friend of mine, a comic that I had not seen. Cree, shout out to Cree.
Exactly.
Cree's sister keep going, making her moves. I think she's a great stand-up, and I think she told me she was writing and she was working on writing. She came out, because Corey and Jaye was they tight, and I was just like, that's good shit. That's the same reason why I'm here. I'm not tight like they got my 8 day ones, but I'm support I support brothers in comedy, like comedy cousins. Like it was hard for me to find that comedy cousin of mine. And I knew early on, because I read this book that another comic told me to read, everything in the book did not get me to funny. But the business side and the community side of the game, it was like, this is how you navigate, because it's a lot. I'm only saying this to you because you're here tonight. This is your second time. I've seen you act. I kind of know. I think you got something there, bro. And you don't want. We're not gonna talk about belief tonight, but you don't want to let that go. You don't want to leave no meat on the bone. That's one of my AKAs. But you don't want to take no shorts with that. If you need a space to let that off, pause. Here's the space.
Thank you.
I had to get that curse word in. Go ahead.
No, I every opportunity I get, I try to take advantage of. So
I see that.
I love coming out here.
Yeah, I see that. Let's do this. I got one. Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the podcast on the Patreon, taking those shows. First of all, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna check the battery before I continue to make sure everything is working consistently together. On the IG, all I'm doing is getting up. They're gonna try to schmoz the segment, the segue. Let's see how they do. Because last time it was dead ass. I don't know.
No, I don't know about that.
I don't know what he was talking about. He won't listen to us. He don't. If he's not on the mic, he don't care what's going on. He don't hear nothing else.
I don't know. You got any topics?
Well, last week we talking about have you ever took one for the team? Like, as far as like you're you know what I mean? Yeah, like when you're out with the crew and there was some women there and one of your boys is making a connection, but her friends are trying to cock block. So you ever had to step in and handle the ugly women?
No, I never had that happen.
Yeah, they make me do it all the time.
You were the scapegoat.
Oh yeah, I was always with them ugly chicks trying to, pull them away from them so they can get some of their good stuff. But it worked out for me, cause
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Not that you are the ugly person in this conversation, but the uglier people try harder.
Oh yeah.
If you give them a little attention.
Oh yeah. And that's what happened.
Yeah, things are likely to go your way.
Oh yeah, they were. Ugly girls were lining up. They was knocking on the door, wanting to study. Like, yeah. How you gonna study? You ain't bring any books.
That ain't the studying English.
No, that's not for real. That was we did oh yeah. I forgot what it. Oh, one of the things I asked him, do you know who Mohari Dahir is?
No.
Yeah, Kumo D, who just black GenX'ers.
That's his real name.
Real, like just previous going through that from last week.
People don't really know who Kumo D is.
No. Mm.
You say it like that.
They don't know who James Todd Smith is.
I know that one.
Mm-hmm.
How you like me now? Y'all, how y'all doing?
We're doing pretty good, man.
All right. How did y'all enjoy? I had to take a leave.
That was quick.
That's what she said. This is Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green. That's B.
Exactly.
That's Joy Boom Bots. I had a good one. We're finna play the card game tonight. Y'all, card game is find the topic, discuss it. This is Jaye and Corey. This is not a riff off of y'all. I've been doing this before you. So I don't know. I just gotta say that because folks will say you stole that bit. No. Well, I got the first one. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. That's it. I won't show the game. Oh, the game right there. So
yeah, either way.
Yeah. What does it say? I got it. Hold on. It might be way backwards over there, but being rich makes you attractive.
Yes.
The take is being rich makes you attractive. Joey Boombox, you said yes because.
Trump is the perfect example of that.
Is he attractive? I mean, I
No,
don't.
he's not attractive, but that's why he's got the level of women.
But
he got.
I don't think he's rich. He fake money. That's not.
They
rich.
don't know that. They don't know that until after
he's running a game.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's hold on. Let's really dig. Pause. Let's dig deep into this, right? So, running game makes you attractive.
No, they think he's rich. He's always had that image since the 80s.
But the perspective.
It's fame and fortune that drives them. That attracts them.
What do you think makes anybody attracted to somebody? Like, what's the first thing? As guys, I say physical.
Oh, yeah, it's a hodgepodge of thing.
I mean, B, I know you're gonna say it's her intellect, okay?
I'm gonna say it's her breast.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay, yeah. Right.
Then her intellect.
Right? Right. So
she gotta have a nice set of big brains.
yeah, the feminists are gonna eat my ass up.
Can I get next?
Yeah.
Hey, they can do that.
Eat your ass?
Oh yeah, they can do that.
Oh, B.
Ladies can come on.
I was kind of joking.
Yeah, I was joking until all I could see is B getting his salad tossed.
But yeah,
Give me the goddamn prosthetic again.
Come on, ladies.
Because that was always my thing with that. Since I heard people get
what's the
their ass
name of the
ate.
dude? Remember that movie, War of the Worlds, right? Tim Robbins with when Tim Robbins, Tom Cruise was running with his daughter, and he said, "Over here," because that's a Trump supporter holding his rifle up. He said, "Over here." That's why I wanted to hold up. So yeah, but imagine D getting his salad tossed, and he's holding his.
Yeah. Put your leg in the air. There you go.
I can't go no higher, honey. My leg won't go any higher than my reach. It can't go any higher than my reach. All right, so Joe, you are this far into the stand-up game now, and I asked you, being rich make you attractive. You said
Yes.
because look at Trump.
Yeah. I mean, he put out there with the back when he was first running. Being famous, you can just grab him in the pussy.
And rich, because rich and famous.
Well, he didn't throw the rich in there, but that was
what he insinuated.
Right, because
I get you.
typically,
If you're rich, you famous. They go together.
if you do that in the hood, like a chick will be like, "Can you afford that? You grabbing that? Can you afford that?"
Or you might catch a boat.
Yeah,
You might come back and get a shot joint too. It's lady elbow is real shot. Go ahead, Joe.
Oh no, that was my whole thought. You know, you got to be able to pay for what you want.
And he says Trump. I say there's a show called The Flavor of Love.
Oh yeah,
Flavor Flav had all these women fighting over him. And he like a burnt cockroach.
They thought he had money.
So all right. So let's say we all
and talented.
We all can agree that being rich is gonna make you attractive because we men. I think if we have, and I'm working on getting the girls and some ladies back on taking those shorts so we can get a fair and balanced retort to this.
It does not work in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
How so? So how so?
Leslie Jones is rich and famous.
That's who I was thinking of too.
Oh damn! Why y'all getting on Leslie Jones?
I like her.
I wasn't going to say her.
Was she not attractive?
No, she's not.
Damn, me.
Is Whoopi Goldberg attractive?
That money.
No, Whoopi has grown into her looks.
Now she has in Jumping Jack Flash, she had that blue dress on and it got split up the side.
Look at the ass.
Yeah, she had a nice body on her.
Pause it right here, man. God damn, hour 30. You looking at Whoopi Goldberg ass and jumping in 1986.
Yes.
You looking at her ass. Well, you was in puberty, so that explains that. You would have looked at a fucking caterpillar.
Whoopi has grown into her looks. So.
She see what she said a couple of news cycles ago. She said somebody asked her, "Do you want to get married and settle down?" She was like, "No, I'm just fucking these niggas." She said, "Yeah, I hook up. Let's hook up. Get the fuck up out my house." Yeah, I was like, "Here's you, Whoopi. Here's you, Whoopi." That sounds like somebody, man or woman, that has found some kind of peace in her life. And
Well,
you know,
it's a double standard.
In which way?
And it's accepted for guys to just fuck everything.
I'm trying to make it acceptable for women.
Not so much.
Well, I know it's a double standard, but as horsemen, I know how the horseman stands. The more women that's giving it up, it's the better.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's the standpoint that we was coming from. So that's double standard. I know that there are cats out here who judge women for whatever they judging women for, which is wrong. You know, judge yourself first.
We get judged too by women. So.
Yeah, I don't mind being judged by her.
And that is wrong too.
No, let her choose, baby.
No. If they gonna judge, if we judging is wrong, them judging is also wrong.
Yeah, but I got to give them a pass.
No, I don't give them a pass.
I know you don't.
A red pill all day.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm like
drizzle.
You wanna hit the yellow button?
Yeah. Drizzle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all don't remember Sprinkle lady.
Yeah.
We talked about her.
Yeah.
Guys typically don't care if they're judged or not.
I don't. Yeah, judge me. I don't give a fuck. I hope you chosen the right one. Trust me. I was going bald at 22, baby. You hear me? So I've been judged. I know what that judgment is. You're too short. One chick say you look like Kermit the Frog. The other chick say, Kermit, bitch. What is it? Because I'm making minimum. I think it was because I was making minimum wage. If I was pushing a better car or making better money, I'd at least got to Urkel. But she said Kermit the Frog, and I was like, oh shit, okay, all right.
Couldn't go back.
No, but I didn't red pill after that.
No.
You know, I didn't say drizzle, whatever Brent said.
Red pill is good to go.
No, I'm not. I'm like, okay, what I need to do is figure the game out and play it like Triple H. You know, just figure the shit out. And there's not one of these things going on when it came to me in the dating world. Like it was never one of these things. Like Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder saying, "It's you," but fuck, y'all don't know who the fuck it is. Y'all don't know whose fault it is. Let's just go into it saying that. That's what I did with my wife. I said, let's just go in and say, we don't know shit about shit. We're gonna figure this shit out. You dig it? We're gonna figure this shit out because we love each other, we care about each other, and we're gonna get it on, literally, on this rock going around this sun. And we're gonna get it until somebody. Then when I'm going, I hope you get it going with somebody else, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But it's just got to be love, man. Who's that?
I have no idea.
Some drop.
Something
over there. I don't know.
Maybe shoot somebody.
Them white folks coming for us already?
Yeah, well, I think so. You know, might be a bird. Sometimes a bird flies in that joke. This motherfucker's on to the teeth, brother.
I'm gonna need y'all to dial 9 and 1. Yeah. Hold on for a moment.
It might be my son. I don't know. I'll tell you.
So are we gonna live?
Yeah, you good. Ain't shit nobody out there. Matter of fact, I should have left this shit over.
So we can freeze it up.
The phone is freezing?
No, I'm saying so you can leave it open so we can freeze in here. Well, he got on a 3-piece suit.
Any topics? You got any topics?
I didn't even have my notebook. I usually have my notebook with topics and stuff, but who knows?
Might have been a bird. Might have been. I got gophers, birds. Goddamn. What you got?
I just saw this card in front of me, and I flipped it over.
You don't like it?
Oh yeah, it's pretty decent.
All right, I'm back, everybody. We had a little wildlife situation. I might have been a goddamn New Jersey devil out that bitch, but I'm back. Go ahead, baby.
Was it no beaver?
Wasn't a beaver. Well, but the beavers. Yeah, the Beavers are here. All right, what you got, Beaver?
I was just looking at the card that was sitting in front of me.
Yeah, and what is that?
Have you driven more than 3 hours to go on a date with someone?
Never.
Not a date, but I've driven maybe an hour and a half for something else. We didn't go anywhere.
3 hours is and now we negotiating the distance. I think I might have went to DC, Maryland. Maybe it's 2 hours. So that's 2 and 70 is 140 miles. What's the mileage?
No, they just said 3 hours.
3 hours? No, I ain't never drove 3 hours for no place. I'm sorry. You know that if anybody was driving 3 hours, she was coming to me. You dig? I was not going to her.
She was come here and she's gonna come
I
here.
came back to take this girl to her prom. So I don't know if you want to count that or not.
But you did it specifically
From New York.
to take
Yeah.
one woman to the prom. You took some leave, some precious leave time, right? And came back to the States. Just like, I hope you got some pussy. I was oh shit, no, because you got to go through TSA. Oh, I hope it was.
I took the train.
Okay, so hold on. You took planes, trains, and automobiles for that? Joyful what? You took a plane?
No, I took a train. Took the train from New York down here.
Oh, but you want to do it to take somebody to the prom?
Yeah,
that's a bit much.
Yeah,
that's a bit much because it ain't no luxury on Amtrak. I mean, if you let you might. I don't know. But they stopped everywhere. Did you take the local?
I don't know.
Was it express that it was stopped? Did it stop in like Philly, Wilmington?
No, yeah, it one way, just straight
here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 5 hours, give or take. That's a long ass time to be taking somebody to the fucking prom. That shit better been tasting like sunshine. I'm sorry?
No, before cell phones. Like you can watch your cell phone now.
You really like, I don't know what this lady's name is today, but you really like that chick, bro. You really like that chick.
Yeah.
To do that
back then.
Back then, yeah.
Oh, I ran up the phone bill talking to her.
God damn, she threw that sunshine up. That's what it was.
Yeah.
She threw that sunshine.
But you don't talk to her no more, do you?
No.
Not
She
say this man's like
don't be got back with her old boyfriend.
That's the nigga that was really fucking up.
I have no idea what they did, but
I don't know if we want to continue this conversation because you said no. You can.
Oh no, I always find out what happened. She winds up moving to I think Ohio or something.
She probably don't crack right about that.
I don't know, but she wound up hooking up with a white dude, and they had like 3 kids, and she's.
You know what's so funny?
She's as big as the house.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? All the chicks, and I don't. This is damn. You got me talking. Hey, no, I'm not that guy. But honestly, all of my exes, for the most part, they was an ex for a reason and a season, you know. And I have no regrets, but I knew that. Even now, 20 years married or with one woman, even now, I would say I wouldn't go back and date those cats, ladies. Not for no other reason that I know better. It's just, you have to have these experiences, I think. You have to have these interactions of when you're dating, and you got to learn.
Yeah.
You got to learn. And then if you don't make the same, if you don't repeat the same shit, you might get lucky and get a good woman. You just might. Now here we go. Red pill.
Oh no, I was just thinking about he talking about his prom.
No, it wasn't my prom.
Oh,
it was her. He came down for her job.
Yeah, my senior prom was the opposite. She came back from college to go to prom with me.
Oh wow.
But she told me after the prom that she was dating a guy in college.
But you still saw what that mouth did?
Nope, did not.
Oh, no, I see.
Yeah, so we went to prom, we had a great time. We went out to eat
Y'all making
afterwards.
me look like
And then she said,
why did she come back to take?
That's why y'all look at, I don't know, I'm not saying y'all, but That would not have happened even back then to me, and I was a simp. Okay, but that would not have happened. That's not what it would have happened. But that explains.
I talked to her today, actually.
And did you ask for that blowjob?
Oh, no.
Shit.
Well,
I say, look, you owe me.
this sort of takes me to one of my
Michaela's
first jokes.
So it's like my baby girl's mom.
I'm not good with picking up signals. Like my wife,
right?
Yeah, my wife. Like if she's not in a song or something, I'm not getting
You've been desensitized,
right? Because it's like I don't.
Nothing impresses Joey Boombox other than tits and ass.
Granny panties. That tells me no, I don't have a chance.
Right.
Yeah.
And like women feel comfortable with those on for whatever reason. So it's like she'll go to work with thongs on, and she'll come home, and I'll take that as my sign. But it's like, women feel like they've been working. No, it's not clean. No, can't.
It's just seasoned now.
It's marinated.
Oh, my
We'll
God.
stick our face up in anything.
Oh, wait a minute. I know my wife.
You get out the car
right now. It's like, nigga,
You ain't got time for the shower. Come over here.
oh my God. Oh my God.
Slide it to the side. This is going to be real quick. You might even enjoy it. Hey,
I'm going to enjoy it.
yeah. 3-4 minutes in the store. Hit the showers, coach.
Y'all eating tardy pussy out here. Is y'all eating, and even in 1994, fuck 2024, was y'all eating tarty pussy?
No, hey, this is how you know where
It's got to be a woman now. You just
well, no, I'm not
can't
saying
eat
that, but
regular
that's how you build your immune system. No,
that's vitamin P.
this is
Hey.
one of my kids.
Box, what are you doing over here?
One of my kids hooked up with this chick of recent. They were on again, off again. He went to go hook up with her, and she wasn't right. Like clearly, because he went to go taste it. It was off.
All right. We know
It
that.
was so off. He stopped. He tried to fuck,
Thank God.
He tried to fuck.
Look at God.
and,
Look at
and
God.
could not fuck.
Right.
He could not maintain an erection.
Right.
He had to fake. He had to fake an orgasm. Luckily, he had a condom on.
That's how bad the pussy was.
Yeah,
Yo, that's a bad pussy.
yeah.
No, wait.
Nah.
I got a story just like that.
I'm going to a girl y'all went to high school with was at VCU.
Okay.
And a friend of ours had been messing with her. She was sleeping with her quite a bit. She was on the track team.
Oh, shut up, V. You giving it all too much.
Yeah, so and she said they had intercourse a few times, and then she said the L word.
What's the L word?
He said, "Love." She said, "I love you," and he said he faked the one, got up, and never talked to her again.
That's different. That's different. A lie like that is different than a funky pussy.
Yeah,
It's not fun. It's
I'm
married.
just saying you fake one. Brothers don't normally fake one, but there's occasions where you just gotta fake it and get out the door.
Bro. I because it's sideways. I can't read. But Red Top Thoughts. Appreciate you checking in on the live, taking those shorts. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Each one, teach one. Yeah, Dave. Of B. Joy. Y'all are sitting there eating tarty punani. Okay? You could call it season. You could call it marinating. But I need that thing fresh out the shower. I need it to smell like it's supposed to smell. You know,
when you're getting there fresh off the basketball court, she's coming over just hey, I know you sweated. Pull it
I ain't
out.
gonna stop her, but I can understand that if she say, you know what, you might need to freshen up before you get me a tea bag. You know, that tea bag and shit ain't happening. I'll be like, all right, just give me un momento, por favor. Down, put that tea bag on you. So I ain't gonna be mad at her for saying, but y'all just like married. I mean, y'all using adjectives from the 70s, guy.
I'm just saying.
Married. Y'all is like,
It's good eating if you can get it.
Oh yeah. Got to dig through the hair a little bit, get it.
Well, no, I like it. Shit. My wife, yeah, she tries to shame me for that. That's why I say shame is a good motivator. She tries to make me.
That's a callback to trying to shame Trump supporters. I say no, but we're gonna hear Joy Boomba say
She tries to shame me because I'm not saying it has to be bold, but you know, a nice little trim, and I can see. Because this is the thing, nobody likes hair in their food.
Oh no.
So like,
I mean, are you looking at it like food though?
no, but my mouth is going on.
Mm-hmm.
I would say this. Eating pussy, eating vagina. What's the man say? Eating some vagina.
Give me some
What
of
is
that.
it? Cunnilingus.
Mhm.
Is that?
Yeah.
All right. I remember the first time I did it. I'm sure I did not do it right because I was doing it like I saw the porn do it, right? And I'm making pizza in that.
All over the place.
Yeah, I'm sure. And God bless whoever the woman was that tolerated and put up with me doing that. But I had to grow into it. So I'm thinking some woman back in the 90s took your head and said, "You gonna eat this pussy tonight." That's why. See, that's never happened to me. That's never happened to me. You gonna eat it? I mean, they try, but baby, best believe. Okay.
So, you know, I don't know if you know her or not, but
probably do. But
it was in the dorms. It was your buddy from Chicago with her friend. She was she was the one that taught me
how to eat pussy.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
She was like, yeah.
So where is she at? Because she's all women that's teaching a man how to eat hoo-ha is spectacular. Because I mean, some way, somehow, she might have been into eating hoo-ha.
Maybe.
A little bit. Don't play with my ignorance, but a little bit. If you give it a man,
she gave me the roadmap, and I was like, all right, I want to do it this way, okay. That's how it works for you.
It's no different than you teaching a chick how to suck your dick.
She did not need instruction.
No, I would just say stop. That's stop. And I'm out. That's out. I'm not doing that. I mean, even when I was young, and I'm like, okay, I know it don't supposed to feel like that, bitch. I'm out. You got to be proactive when it comes to your cunnilingus and your what's up.
Fellatio.
Yeah, you know. You didn't get a card, Joe. Let's get a card and
any card.
Yeah, well, any card. Let's you edit it to see if it's good. If it's not something you're comfortable with, then we'll pick another one.
I think this is a given, but
if you're not comfortable with it, say you can get a mulligan and get another one.
All right, yeah,
another one?
Yeah. That was. I think that was.
I got more. I got more back here. B, give me another bad choice. Those are good.
Damn.
Well, this is
too garbage. Android products are better quality than Apple products.
Absolutely.
I am an Android fan, but I don't believe that. I believe Apple makes a superior product. I just prefer Android.
That don't make sense. They help. Carlton's supposed to come back and have an episode to say help make sense for him. But because I'm an Apple guy, I had to grow into being an Apple guy. My wife has everything Apple, and she got me, converted me into everything Apple. When I was an Android, you know what it was that got me off of Android was the goddamn the spam. Like I was always having to keep somebody from selling me some shit, like the pop-ups and shit. And even though I got pop-up blocks, this was the early 2000s. I mean, the early
2010s.
2010, but I stuck with them.
14.
Uh-huh.
I stuck with them. I got all the way up to a S5, 6, or 7, somewhere around there.
Okay.
And then I checked out. I was like, dude, y'all, when my wife was like, come fuck with us, my nigga, you're not gonna have those problems if you come fuck with us. I said, for real? She said, trust me. She did something very special, and she said, trust me. See? I said, oh shit, yeah, I'm over there now. And ever since then, I don't fuck with Android. And I will swear up and down, I will slit a motherfucking throat over Apple. For real. Don't lie. And I got no skin in that game.
I might be converted over.
Yeah, man. It's a personal preference. When I see folks with an Android, I wonder. I wonder. And I've known you be for 30 years. I wonder, man. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
I love my Android.
Yeah, who the fuck are you? You doubling down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know if you're aware of this. Apple has a thing where if you want to use their phones in your television, movies, or whatever, the bad guy can't use the phone.
He can?
Oh,
Can't.
on the TV shows.
I know it can. Trust me. Other than the main everything, other and my PC, that was bad. All right, so we talk about Apple now. Not to big them up, but I got a little bit of stock. But I just
shoot. Android will let Darth Vader use the phone. Android don't care. Anybody can use it. Hannibal Lecter, Darth Vader.
Why would you want these evil son of a bitches using your operating system?
So I can feel like I'm in my company. They're my people.
The dark people.
The Darth Vader. Yeah. Darth Maul.
Hannibal Lecter.
Oh yeah.
He's a cannibal.
I like Darth.
I eat women.
Jesus Christ. I like the Darth Vader character. Badass. I like Stone Cold. Badass. I like give me another bad guy. I'm a
Stone Cold.
Trump.
Bad guy?
No, I don't like Trump. I don't. That's the first time I said Trump. I like the bad guy element. Magneto.
Oh yeah.
On the X-Men. I like the bad guy element, but they got to be a little human. They got to be a humanist. Evil doesn't differentiate.
Oh yeah.
And they do it on the extremes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You agree?
Yeah.
You're so far with me. So like we're not meant to be. I don't think humans are extreme people. I think if we come from the earth or we come from these elements or whatever, we're meant to be expanding and loving and accepting and giving off light. No dark could be done from humans, because if everything is dark, that means we're gonna be extinct.
Humans are tribal as hell, man. What you talking about?
I'm sorry?
We are tribal as hell.
The bad ones
we will kill everybody that don't look like us or
The
not.
bad ones are. I get
Bad
that
ones?
part. Yeah, they're bad. Yeah, they're bad ones.
Because everybody got a bad one in their eyes.
Yeah, there's
Even
more than that.
ones that we think are bad, think other people are bad.
I'm a good one.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a fucking boar comes in and it's the boar busts through the door, right?
Yeah.
And he's hungry as a motherfucker. He's foaming at the mouth, and I got a piece of meat wrapped around my neck, right?
Okay. That's a little odd.
Of course, I'm gonna take that meat off and put it on your neck. Eat him. If that's what you call tribalism, okay. But other than that, I'm good.
That boy come through that door, we having ribs.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, we have ribs. So be ready. Be ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm with that. That's the theme for the night, honestly. Let's get another one, Joe. Because hold on, let's get your take on Android. Because you say you waddling on Androids and Apple.
Yeah, just because
come over to the right side.
the feature that I always liked about Android was you could expand their memory. They came with a basic. No, they
No, Apple, you got to upgrade to get more memory. Oh, you
No,
got.
I'm saying like you could use put a SD card in,
Yeah.
and expand it.
Well, Apple,
They're doing away with that now.
You just buy straight with Apple. Not to say anything other than you can buy more storage through Apple. You don't have to do nothing physically, do anything. You could just say, I want more storage for what I got on my phone, and it'll just store it for you. And nobody can touch it. They just put it in a good little Goldilocks box.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
I know, it's a lot of shit. When they tell me, when they say, hey, this is how they hit me with it. Hey, I know you got some incriminating shit on your phone, nigga.
Those were their words?
No, that's not the vibe I'm getting. Like, how about, oh no, this is my guilt. It's not my, they're not incriminating. How about you take something that is personal for you and trust us with it? We'll keep it until you tell us. Just give us a nominal fee, and we'll keep it for you. And when you want to get it, it'll be here for you.
That sounds like extortion.
Right, and then we won't let nobody fuck with it. We promise. We promise. And I'm like, now I'm on the Kool-Aid. Shout out to what's the dude that he died? But what's the dude that did the Apple stuff? What's his name? He was a quirky.
I was
guy.
about to say Bezos,
Steve
but no,
Jobs.
not Bezos.
Steve fucking Jobs, right?
Exactly.
There is a movie out with him. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight after I roll up.
Yeah, Magneto's playing him.
Steve Jobs?
I mean, yeah, he did the movie. He did the young Magneto.
The same dude that played the Steve Jobs movie did a young Magneto?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
The Fassbender, Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender? He's a good actor. I saw him in the Prometheus shit. He acted like an android, a human android. That's some freaky shit. What you got, dude?
Would you streak naked up and down your street for $500?
Nigga,
500.
I do.
Not 500.
Yeah, I'm a black man, nigga. In my street, nigga, yes. They gonna come out and throw up dollars at it. For 500, nigga, I do that shit for 2. About you, oh, wait a minute, hold on. This is why he called to come in. He'd be like, you can't be saying that shit on the air. What is wrong with you? You can't. Like, he's the, he called to the court file.
He's the conscience of.
No, he's the ombudsman. The ombudsman is the guy that in the old newspaper days, if the newspaper made a mistake, there was a guy that went through and made sure that everything that went out was factually true.
Okay.
And if the newspaper made a mistake, he'll have to come back the next day and say, we fucked up. We told y'all a lie. Or we was misunderstood. We was told something and it was something else. We fucked up.
Okay.
There is no such thing. That's a word. That's a 20th century word for 21st century motherfuckers. There is no such thing as an ombudsman today. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need somebody to say,
Somebody call bullshit.
yeah, this is cap and this is not cap. Because y'all is getting a whole, and that's what I try to teach my sons. I got 3 men that I raised, and I gave them, I was like, that's what you need. You need to be able to not do what everybody else is doing and be an outlier. You might, that being an outlier might do something for you. But you just can't go along to get along. You know, well, if everybody going that way, I'm gonna be like, I want you to say, why is everybody going that way? Don't. Because one time I did a show downtown, and my wife said, make sure you get your ass home by 2:00, right? Everything in Richmond closes at 2. And if you're outside in Richmond past 2:00,
You're looking to get into something.
you're looking to do something to some. You're looking to get into something. So happened that it's encroaching around the time 2:00, right? And me and this comic is standing on a corner, and I'm black GenX'er, you dig?
Exactly.
So I don't know what these young folks is on these days. I don't. And all I saw was a gang of niggas running towards me, right?
At close to 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, a gang of them. But a gang, the black people terms, we all know what a gang of niggas look like. It's not a plethora. It's not a what is it? Scores.
Yeah.
It looked like a fucking division of niggas was running down Main Street, right? And my comedy friend was like, "All right, Jay, I'll holler at you." I said, "All right."
So he's getting in his car. You're not getting in your car?
No. I'm like, do what I do, Joe. Fuck these niggas running down here for? I did the ultimate sin as a black man. Being nosy. Next thing I know, that goddamn bass hit me. That snot bubble shit hit me. I said, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" Hit me in my nose because they was trying to disperse the crowd to leave after the clubs let out.
Wow.
It was extreme. I said, "What the fuck?" Nigga, I had snot bubbles coming out and now I'm limping to the car. I'm like, I called my wife. I said, "Baby, if I die tonight." I was at 17, 18 for Maine in McCormick. It wasn't my fault. Right. This is what my body will be, baby. This is where the body's a bird type shit, right? My point is, you better be aware of your motherfucking surroundings.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that shit happened to me. And I tell my kids, pay attention to your motherfucking surroundings. You don't know what time or day or what month, you don't know when shit finna go down. And I hate to sound like that because it sounds kind of, I don't know what the term is, guys, but it kind of sounds like alarmist or like I don't know. Why am I so concerned and worried about the future for folk? My own folk. Because when I check out, we GenX'ers, you did.
Exactly.
We will check out.
It's good parenting.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, that's the same thing I tell my kids. But the kids nowadays never believe anything's going to happen to them.
Of course. Did you think when you were coming up anything could happen to you?
Did I think it could?
I was positive something was.
No, I didn't. I when I came up, that's just a shout out to my people.
I thought it could, but I thought I would maneuver it. Yeah.
I was like, man, and this is a hindsight looking back at where I'm at now and then looking back, say when I was, 15, 16, I didn't think nothing was going to happen to me. I was reckless. I had a baby at 17. That tell you, I was reckless. I was shooting that club up, niggas. Because nothing could touch me until she said, I'm late. Nothing could touch me until she said, "Hey, we're gonna have a discussion."
This is the thing. I have 7 sons. I'm not gonna say all of them are whores, but
if you all like it,
I got at least 4 to 5 I feel like are whores. My wife has told me AIDS is making a comeback.
AIDS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's making a comeback.
Because niggas fucking that reckless?
Yeah.
My mom used to work for retired for the state health department, and she used to scare me when I was young. She'd give me books and show me and tell me who was burning and who won't. And I'd be like, "Thank you, mama." And I'd be like, did you? I was like, "I don't think I did." It's like, she broke the patient confidential type shit. But AIDS. HIV.
That's what my wife told me. I don't know.
A lot of stuff coming back.
She's all over social media.
Well, I saw a thing and we're gonna go to the camera go off. Shout out to Ovi, my dog.
Exactly.
Look, and if the camera cut off, guys, we got content. I got a second camera over there waiting to go. But it just be here. It's the passport bros going over to Thailand, going into the Dominican, and they showing up with girlfriends for the week, for the month. They got the bag. I'm not hating because you got the money to do that shit. Okay, I'm not. Because I know.
Can we make a distinction here
between
passport bros and sex tourists? There's a difference.
On my algorithm, they the same.
And I'm telling you, as the person that actually was in charge of doing the topic for the show and studying,
so educate.
I'm not familiar with either.
Yeah, educate Joey, and then I'll sit back. I'm gonna let Joey pull this out.
But the sex tourists, they're the guys that's going overseas just to get with women to have sex. Now the passport bros are going over there to find women's in relationships. They want to start a family.
With the relationship.
Yeah.
What come with the relationship? A dick suck.
And that's all come with your marriage?
It better come first or second. I know that.
Is that the only
I know that.
Is that the only thing your marriage is based on?
No,
a cornerstone.
But
They're going over there for that.
It better come first or second.
Yeah, they're going over there to get wives.
But
the sex tourism are just going over there to have sex.
I think.
But why do you have to go over there to have sex?
Because the women in America, they're not traditional. They're masculine. They're loud. They're promiscuous. There's a different class of women there, and these men want it.
I'm saying, but
everybody's judging.
Prostitution is legalized in Nevada, so
they're not looking for prostitutes. They're
you
looking
just
for.
said they want to have sex.
Those are the sex tourists.
You say it's a difference between
the sex tourists. They want to go have all kinds of relationships with women of different ethnicities.
I'm sorry, cut them off.
Yeah,
they have different women in the whorehouses, the bunny ranch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the sex tourists, they want a wide variety of different people, different nationalities in those countries. Yeah. And it's cheaper.
You know,
it's cheaper?
Yes.
Than going to Vegas?
I know.
Yes.
Yeah, there's that big question. The whole thing.
They're going to charge you $100 in Vegas. They're charging $20.
But why would I look? But that's how you come back with super gonorrhea. Okay. Okay. That's how you come back with super gonorrhea. Because you someone that looking for a wife, she gonna be like, nigga, I just want to suck your dick and get your American dollar. Okay. And that's how you bring some super shit back to the States.
But they're not going over there.
Of course, you're going
strictly for the sex. So they're not looking for those type of women.
So what comes first, scientists? The chicken or the egg?
So did you have sex with every woman you meet?
I tried to.
Did you have sex with every?
No.
Yes. So you got to talk to them. Get to know them, right?
That, though, as a horseman.
But you said that they're going over there to have sex.
It's two different groups.
They're going. Some of them going over there looking for a spouse or a serious relationship.
Yes,
because one is not available to them.
They're looking for traditional women.
I can understand that one, but the group that's going over there looking for sex.
Yes,
but
why can't you go to the bunny ranch?
Because there's 30 women there charging you $100 a pop.
How many pops you need?
Now you can go to Thailand for a week and hit that $100 and pop 30 times.
Yeah, but
those girls aren't tested.
Yeah, I want quality.
No.
I need some paperwork.
I'm not saying those guys are smart, but this is what they're doing.
I need some paperwork.
Because the bunny ranch, they got tests to prove they're clean.
Mm-hmm.
You go over to another country, you fucking 30 chicks for $100. As opposed to
you gonna die tomorrow, nigga. I'm sorry. You take bad, you got you beat. God damn it.
But you're liable to tax something. So the money you're saving, you're actually going to spend on.
Gotta get that cocktail now.
Yeah.
Literally.
That AZT cocktail.
Here's what I'm saying to your point. You're just making a differentiation, saying because you're going over there looking for companionship or a lover, a mate, a spouse, or somebody to marry
a certain degree of woman. Yes.
Me personally, and in order for me to know your marriage material, I got to ride that bicycle. I got to see what something do before I even say I'm gonna marry. So we're gonna eventually get to that.
Yeah, eventually get to that.
Yeah. So, what are we
talking about? Practice.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about dating someone, getting to know them.
Depending on where you're trying to date them, ain't nobody got time for all that.
You ain't got time for all that.
I know. Depending on where you're meeting them. So if you're a young cat, you got hella time.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not a young cat, baby.
Talking about practice. Talking about practice. Not a game. Not.
I mean, if I was out there and I tell my wife this, honey, what are we talking about? Let's talk. Let's sit down. Let's get all the flow. Come on now. What we talking about?
Well, I mean, because
you get to the nitty gritty.
My point is like, whatever you can find over there, you can find right here in your backyard. So it's like
the mindsets are different overseas than what we have here.
You know what? I'll give you that. But once you get them over here, and 5 years later they're Americanized,
they're not bringing them here.
So you're leaving. You're leaving here.
And they find a wife there. They're staying there.
Oh. Okay. I guess I can't argue that.
Yeah, they renounce the name.
But how are you providing your income? Because
these are guys with wealth.
Oh,
if it's tricking, that's just on a whole nother level of tricking.
Yeah, because clearly these guys have no game. They got all the money, but no game. Because like
you can't pull up fucking turtle.
Now, game works on these simple-minded American women.
You won't.
But they're not looking for what these American women have to offer. The women are loud. They don't listen. They don't cook. They don't clean, and they're proud of all that. They want women that are like their grandmothers. Our grandmother used to be. Those homemakers.
Not if you teach them.
You can't teach a black woman to be a homemaker. You really was about to say that?
Yeah.
It ain't a matter of teaching. My wife, she's
you got to coach them. That's the right word. You got to coach. If you're a coach, if you're a coach,
I ain't gonna say coach them, but like hey,
I'm trying to find the right words too.
This is what you expect in a relationship, right? This is what I expect, and hey, we got to meet somewhere in the middle.
We got to get somewhere in the middle, but this is how it's gonna work. It ain't gonna work some other way.
Yeah, you being all loud with me,
that's not. We're not.
I walk away.
And that's not. And that loud shit don't impress me.
How long have you been married?
You have to ask my wife for the exact, but I'm thinking 27.
Yeah.
How long
I've been 20.
So y'all haven't been dating in 2 decades.
That's a lie. I've dated a lot.
I have
20 years. What do you mean? I've been dating my wife a lot.
No, you've been dating your wife. I'm talking about the women, multiple women in today's culture.
Yeah. They go multiple women.
Oh, no, you may have had sex with them.
No, fantasies, we go out. Hey, you're a nurse tonight.
This is your wife still. I'm talking about women, different women.
In my head, she not. I'll give you back.
And you're doing a good job. I'm like, he is just ripping me so bad right now. I'm like, well, I'm just saying, what is different now dating than was 20 years ago? I'm out there actively trying to date, and it's just like, why am I doing this? Why am I
my son
putting up with this?
I saw them when he was coming up. The internet had a big deal to do with it because of the convenience. Like now, nobody, man or woman, has to do no courting. Even in the Black Planet days, when I was coming up in the late 90s, 2000, when Black Planet was out, at least we had to chat for about 35 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Send a message. Let's go to dinner. Let's meet up. Let's link. Let's hook up. Nowadays, it's even more instant than that.
Did you hear about the website Bumble, the dating site?
No, I mean I've heard of it, but.
Women had to contact men. Men could not contact women.
We switched over everybody on the camera angle. I got something that's plugged in, so you're just gonna see me. You're on the back half of Taking Those Shorts pod. That's my guy. B.
Exactly.
Oh, here's Joy Boomba.
Exactly.
He say,
So
he says some crazy shit tonight.
on
Me
Bumble,
or B? Yeah, B say some crazy shit tonight. Go ahead, B.
I would say on Bumble, the women they had to contact the men, and they complained because it was too hard to make the first move.
For women.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
they nature to do that. They don't know how to do that.
But we do it all the time.
Yeah,
So
we know.
so we're better.
So we are better at making contact with the opposite sex than a woman is. If a woman has a problem with
they don't have the balls.
No,
literally. If your woman got balls, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't want to hang on with you.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say that they don't have the chutzpah to holler back at me, but they're not going to make the first move. No. It's just not in the woman's nature. If she do,
but I'm with it. They fought for that site because they wanted that, and then they couldn't use it.
Why you? So the issue is, again, women don't know what the fuck they talking about, is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
I can't say that. I could never say that. They might be misled, misunderstood, or whatever, but they know what
so they're not smart enough to not be misled.
Them women.
Oh, so they easily led astray.
A woman, they can be led astray if they can be led astray
by
the
talking
right
snake.
one. By the right one.
By talking snake.
No, just by
eat this apple.
By the game. The game is the game. You cannot. The game of life is the game of life. Each and every one of us grow, and we got our own branch of life. Depends on how you came up, depends on how I came up, depends on how Joy Boombox came up, is how we accumulated the game. Now, some are suckers for it, some of us are players for it, some of us are neutral. But I don't do that thing. Like you less than because you not picking up the game like me. Yeah, because you the hoe and I'm the trick. No. I'm like this. Let's just agree to say I'm the trick and you the hoe. Can we agree on that? If we agree on that, then we got business. You know what I'm saying? If we can agree that I'm here and you're there, or you're there and I'm here, we got business. We got business. We got plenty of money to make and business to take care of. Your thoughts so far, Joy?
I mean, yeah, the human interaction has been taken away from people, but people don't know how to talk anyway. You know, like just have a conversation.
Yeah, they taking it away. It's the technology is taking it away of people's ability. I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish your point.
No,
but they taking away the ability for folks to sit down and have meaningful conversations. That's probably why podcasts are doing well. That's probably why our generation is the last ones, because we had to sit there and physically talk to folks. That's why all of this is might be happening. Just my thoughts. Go ahead.
Our customer service is so bad. Can't talk to customers. You can't.
If they young people, no.
Oh yeah. They're horrible.
Yeah, they don't. Y'all only young millennials, Gen X'ers. I mean, not Gen X'ers, but millennials and Zers. Y'all don't know how to be customers. Y'all have been spoiled by all the hard work your grandmama and your dad and your mama put forth. My thing is, eventually life is going to smack the shit out of you. And you will want to hope that somebody that was granddad or mom and dad or grandma gave you the game. So you'll know when that life comes and smack you, you know, oh, I know I saw it coming. That's all really. That's all we can do as Gen X'ers. All of us are parents. That's all I can do for my boys, my men, and boss, but my sons is, hey, this is the way it's gonna be now. How you gonna do it?
And they gotta be prepared for Gen X to laugh at them when life smacks them.
I'm not gonna laugh at
Oh yeah, I'm gonna laugh like crazy.
Did you want somebody to laugh at you when you were fucking that ugly hoe?
No.
Yeah.
But people did. I find it funny now.
Can't argue the truth.
I would be ashamed. Here's where shame comes in. I would be ashamed. You saw me fuck that ugly hoe, And you gonna laugh at me? Oh, you're a cruel. You're so cruel. I feel so bad. Joe?
I don't. Was she really on me?
She was like, but I fucked her too. So, honey, yeah, don't hold that one on me. That's Brent. Get me to talk horseman business.
Yeah, 30-year-old business. Huh?
Yeah, 30-year-old business now. The statute of limitations have definitely.
Oh yeah, it's way been past.
And it was all consensual.
Oh yeah,
it was all consensual.
and there's no videotape.
No, everything was done on the level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on the level, and she wanted it so bad. She was knocking on my door. We was moving out. She said, "Why are they doing this to me?" I said, "Why are you asking me? You're a whore."
So she got kicked out because she was a whore?
No, we were moved. Everybody was leaving. This is how you put some distance and some maturity to some really crazy situations. But she probably was just like, I got to go back to this podunk town. They're gonna give me some weak ass dick. These niggas sitting here putting it down.
She didn't go back home.
She didn't go back home? How you know? Because you was this nigga.
You gave her a place to stay.
Yeah, that's the simp shit.
No.
That's that sucker shit. I think.
She stayed on campus.
I know you went back. She stayed on in the area.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't going back after that. What? The camera's right there.
He's not on camera.
No, yeah, you can pick either one. That's the YouTube.
Yeah, I went back.
He went back. You dirtball, by the guy. Because look, that's why I always say I fuck with Ray J. Because he said, it don't matter what you say, Kanye. I hit it first, nigga. I'm done. I'm out. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not going back. You can have it. I'm done. Bitch, I'm a kid's day. I'm Triple vibes.
Yeah. If I was Kanye, I would never got with Kim.
Oh no.
I don't even know how that happened. I mean, I don't know. The game is the game. But it is what it is. We finna wrap up because I see B putting up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. B like, hey, it's time to go. When you're our age, when motherfucker do one of these jokes, when you start getting up and bending down and you say,
Well, all those like the car on the floor, so they mean they can put them back where they belong.
Well, they've been here for like a month.
Yeah.
You know, they came in handy tonight because that holiday threw me off. When you do what I do and you got a short work week and it's like you're running every day. I was telling somebody, I was like, I give my career that I really make money with daytime, and then afterwards I give taking those shorts. It's time. And by the time I lay my head down, it's 11, 12 o'clock. And she was like, how you do that? And I was just like, because I want to. I got to drive. It's passion. It's a passion. And I won't. She was like, how you doing? I said, I'm tired. But, a little something, get you through. And I said, this is why in the podcast. So I saw my grandmother, who I lost this is 24. So I lost her in 23 a year ago in May. Last week, and I was sitting in my office at home, and I think it was after last week's podcast, episode 56, and I'm sitting there and I'm tired, right? And she said she came to me right over my forward vision, off camera, y'all don't see it. She was like, "Be careful now, you're doing a bit too much." And I said, how so? And I said, well, first of all, whatever I smoke, because me and Granny is having a Jedi moment right now. I said, whatever I spoke that night was stupendous. I didn't know what it was. I mean, I knew what it was because it was from the Commonwealth of Virginia, but it was stupendous because me and my granny we having a moment, right? And she said, "Yeah, you know the rules. Everybody we got that gene. Everybody can go there. So don't as an essence, don't do too much. You might be doing too much." And I said, "Yeah." So what I did, I took a break all week. Showing some discipline. No alcohol, no marijuana. Even when I'm not making the real money, pull up the real money. And I said, yesterday I did a little something just because I was going to support the homies, and then tonight, and then I'm gonna chill again. So I'm always cognizant of, because I know who I am, of that type of behavior, that substance abuse type shit. I know too many people. I lost too many people that are close to me from that. I was like, yeah, I got you.
That's cool.
Don't do it.
On the last day of May, Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
It's a good PSA.
I did therapy. I had to. I fucking go out here. You get as much bad news as I got in such a amount of short of time, nigga. I was like, God damn. I said, please. I don't need you to be Jesus today. I just need you to help me make sense of it all, without losing my religion. Shout out to Ariel. But if you say, because there's Christian therapists, like they'll tell there's therapists out here that are right-wing Christian to say, because you come in for therapy, but I'm gonna give it to you in a Christian way. So I'm like, bitch, I'm a black man in America. You can't sell me on that shit. You got me fucked up. The tenets. This is where, are you ready? The tenets of Christianity, I'm all for. All that other glitz and glamour shit, I'm not. Okay? I'm not doing the white Jesus. I'm not doing the motherfucker. I believe in miracles. That's a song. Is that in Aladdin? I believe in miracles. You cannot cheat. Y'all don't know that song?
Nah. I haven't seen Aladdin in like 20 years.
I want to listen to that song again. It was, I think it was Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. Anyway, what was that?
Oh, I got distracted by.
We got
Who was that?
Oh, that's Guru.
Oh yeah.
GenX'ers. Third. Yeah, you needed to explain, not in a religious sense, because I've seen it all, guys. I ain't done it all, but I've seen it all. And some of that shit can get wonky, and some of that shit can get like cultish. I'm always on the train until I'm not.
Yeah.
See, you like once you were off the train early. Early. I don't know when you got off.
I took the bus.
I don't know.
Graduating high school.
Yeah, because that happened.
Yeah. I graduated high school. My mom died. Into the Navy.
Yeah.
All in the same month.
Not to do some convert, because I would never try to convert anybody. That's not my job. I'm not that preacher. There's preachers for that. I lost my mom. Older. Not going through that phase of high school or anything, because that's a big phase, right? If you about to be a man, you won't remember that. I know I would have. But I lost my mom, and she was everything to me.
Yeah.
And so I was like, hey man, y'all got to explain that shit. Y'all got to explain that shit. And it was like, you know what? It ain't for us to call it. Sometimes when you're on that fork in the road, you can be like, you know what? I'm off the train. I'm off. And it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I do not disperse nobody for being off. I was just like, I know, but don't. I went into it saying, don't give me that. I already know
You
that.
know the worst explanation I hear when they say something like that bad happened to you and say, well, oh, God needed another angel. Oh, he's going to chop them in the throat.
I would never say that, but I understand why folks say that.
No,
They are hard.
he makes angels.
So don't you think there's degrees of believers? Or do you think there's it's just one fly in the fucking house tonight?
Oh, yeah. There are definitely degrees.
There are degrees. And so if there's degrees, that's room to either grow into a higher degree or room to devolve into a lower degree, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm always trying to evolve into a higher degree. I would never try to poo-poo somebody trying to get to a higher degree. I would never try to clamp down somebody's inspiration or light is the word. I just do some Jedi shit. Like if there is good or light there, I'm never going to try to say no. Because no is the worst thing you want to hear. No, it's not possible, or this shouldn't have happened. That's the last thing you want to hear, because now you got to explain that. And if there's no explanation for it, that's when you're off the train. I mean, so I know you gotta break that shit kind of down. Joy Boomba's over here, like he really gotta go. Like he go.
When the alarm went off at 11, I texted my wife so she can take her meds.
Oh, okay, cool.
She really know whether she's taking them yet.
Okay. Shout out to you, man. I mean, you really put in some work. That's love. You want to be able. I told my wife, I said, look, I want to be able to, when we go to our Airbnb somewhere, we got to take it. It's got to be a pet friendly place. So my niece, my niece is a travel agent. Y'all make sure I get her info. She might come to the pod and promote it. But I said, look, it's got to be it's got to be somewhere by a beach or like by water and like a lake or some shit. There's got to be pet friendly. Those are the only two things. Everything that motherfucker could be on the North Pole, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, I said, fuck you, fly.
You told her that?
I'm gonna edit that shit out. I'll give you one more. Well, that's fine. You been up, man. Up and down the mic. Get on out here, man. You gotta get some motivation.
What is it? 2 weeks ago? Last week, Benny's room, but it was a little rowdy in there because it was somebody had the room before Benny had it.
Right.
It was a podcast thing.
That was hosting a pod?
No, it was like people doing podcasting. Richard,
right.
And they were a little rowdy, and he called me up first. So nobody.
He didn't warm nobody up.
No, it wasn't that. It was they weren't there for jokes. So
they were there for podcasts.
Yeah, they were there networking with other podcasts. So
yeah.
Because I set up. My wife told me it sounded a little Dave Chappelle-ish, but
mic up here.
I had set up the joke where came on. Like I don't use the word bitch a lot, hardly ever. So, audience, bear with me. I'm gonna try to use it tonight. Y'all tell me
the place to do it.
Y'all tell me if I used it correct.
Okay.
Not gonna go into the first joke because that'd be sort of hacky, corny. Not gonna do it. But when you hear it, you'll know you heard it. Let me know how was it, and then I go into some other jokes.
Right.
Hoping that they've forgotten about it. Tell those jokes. Some of them I couldn't tell if it was hidden because, like I said, they weren't there for jokes.
You're looking for one.
No, I was trying to get all my jokes off, but
no, you looking for one. Somebody in the audience be like, "Fuck with."
Yeah, I found that it was a white lady in the crowd. Right.
All right.
Like I said, I went through the jokes, then I come back to it, or rather, I come back to it. They don't know I'm coming back to it. So I'm like, oh wow, everybody heard about the Puffy thing, the apology, and all this stuff. just gonna say one word, or rather 2 words about it. Then I'll leave it alone. You know, y'all do whatever you want to do. So, you know, I set it up. I'm like, 2 words. Stairs, bitch. And I don't think nobody heard it. They didn't laugh.
All right, let's dissect the joke, okay? Let's dissect the joke for the boombox. Set up, I get it. Set up, pretty good. Stairs, being that she could have left.
Yeah. She had took the stairs. He went in the car.
Yeah, because she's waiting for the elevator. He called.
Oh, that's some sick shit.
Plus, he had stock. You can't run down the stairs in the stock.
When I saw his ass, I said, "This is a dark motherfucker." Man. I said, "This is a dark motherfucker." All right, you didn't. All right, you asked my opinion. He ain't gonna tell you because he don't know shit about comedy, other than from what he know. Okay, I'm gonna let you go first.
I'm just thinking about Puppy trying to run downstairs, falling down like or there was that Aunt Bunny. Remember that?
With a towel. Oh. Hey, that motherfucker running down with a towel. Yeah. All right. That's where you was going.
That's what I immediately thought about, him trying to get down the stairs and just falling.
You got it to the setup. And I'm not talking about the joke setup, but the surrounding setup. Because it's a comic. He went into a cold ass room. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody is checking for not one joke.
Yeah.
Everybody is on whatever they there for. They not there. They did not know that they were coming there for jokes, right? So that's a whole new ball of wax. And he drops stairs, bitch. That's what I said, joke. It's a great fucking joke. I mean, it's not great, but I mean, it's a good joke. But it's like the room, like they did. You would be the shit stirrer. You're the shit stirrer. You're almost like, I'm gonna give it to you. Look at the get up, ladies and gentlemen. I can't get him up. He's got on a biker jacket, vest, right? He's got on leather wristbands. Right? He's got a Ghostbuster shirt on, first of all. Goddamn. All right. And he put goddamn Magic Mark on his beard. Okay? Sharpie on his beard.
So when you need a comic, who you gonna call?
Right. I mean, that's the kind of setup you would need before you did that joke. So the audience can know, because you fucking with them.
Oh, yeah, it's on this one. I had some, I thought some real good material.
Of course they were good jokes.
Because I'm trying to, I guess, like, be a little cleaner, because I'm trying to get booked this year.
Okay.
Catholic Church, I went into that. The Pope had just did 60 Minutes that Sunday. And I had to do some research for him. He gets $32,000 a month to be the Pope.
That ain't a lot of money.
It is. It's a lot of money in Italy. I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Euros is about 45.
Okay, but either way, he donates the bulk of that back to the church.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this. The Pope is missing a tooth. You couldn't took none of that money.
Get your shit straight.
Yeah, he got a tooth.
I'm getting my shit straight, y'all. I don't fuck around.
You couldn't call in a favor and say, "Yo."
Why would he ask Jesus for some faith in his? Okay.
Oh, for a full tooth. What you talking about?
A whole tooth?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on 1%. My phone is about to die, but
Yeah, you got an Android.
yeah, I got an Android.
Give it up.
Was it dog food? I said that John Legend and his wife Chrissy Teigen are
My wife loves them as a couple for whatever reason. I don't know, but it's okay.
They're starting a dog food company.
He sounded. I heard a joke. John Legend sings like a minstrel.
Yeah, I heard that joke. Riverboat Gambler. I heard it on Martin.
It was something like that. Yeah.
I can't remember who the term is.
Yeah. So, all right, you working on that bit?
Yeah, it was they started a food company. And they're
A dog food company.
yeah. And they're getting great reviews. The dogs are liking it, the owners are liking it. And I went into who are these owners that like dog food? We know dogs will lick their own asses. So who are these owners that are
As a dog owner, I take offense to that. I'd walk out, Joey Boom Box. I'd walk out. First of all, no, I'm not gonna fuck up the joke. It's funny. Okay, I can laugh at my own. I can laugh at some real shit. All right, but to be fair, like he eat better than me, and I wipe his ass. So he's my baby. He's my baby. He. See, I think Michael Vick fucked it up, man.
Exactly.
Because Michael Vick said you can do what you want with your dogs, but I can look into Obi's eyes and I see his soul. I see a whole soul, bro, and I see a whole loving thing. Therapy dogs are real. Therapy animals are real. Not until I met my wife was I much of an animal person. I was really not. But she showed me, that's a beautiful thing. She showed me, she was just like, give animals a chance because here's a 21st century word, they're disparate.
I don't know that word.
That means that a lion will eat your ass only because he's hungry. He got to it. Ain't no same difference between a kitty cat loving on. The same passion, it's the same. It's disparate. We look at it like somebody dying, somebody got to eat. He looking at it like food. The cat looking at it like love. They on the same levels, the same intensity. They don't make a difference. So for me, animals don't differentiate emotions from humans. Like there's certain shit like if you got to eat, right? You're hungry. If you was a lion, what you gonna do?
Go eat something.
Kill it if you got to.
Yeah.
If you're a human and you got to eat, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna kill it if I got to.
Damn. Damn. We're in a bad place. Get it? You going to jail. You're going to jail and your asshole belongs to him.
What? If I'm starving at the chicken right there, I'm gonna kill it and eat it, right?
But if you got to
I
steal
was
a
thinking
chicken,
of a cow.
you got to steal the chicken to get it. If you got to steal the chicken,
it's only difference is we got access to the food because we're humans and we have stores.
but if you had to steal it, you would.
If
you're hungry,
yes, I would steal it.
if you're hungry,
I would catch it and eat it, kill it with my bare hands.
you would
I would
pluck
beat it with a rock.
Yeah, you would pluck it. The overseer or the police will come with the flashlight and catch you with a big Kentucky Fried Chicken
Well, you're
breast.
not supposed to stay at the scene of the crime.
Oh no.
You're gonna try to run away, but they'll figure out that you ate the chicken. Your plea is guilty.
I was hungry.
And what you think they're gonna do?
They're gonna give me 3 meals a day.
And you gonna get fucked in the ass.
Those aren't good.
You're gonna be fighting to not get fucked in the ass. You gonna pull that leg out.
I'm gonna take my leg out, beat the first guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck him in the ass.
He's an evil motherfucker, guys.
And then I'm gonna eat his
See
chicken.
how evil he is? That's evil. That's a whole nother evil that I don't know about. That's some Mad Max shit.
Got me saying bad words on the internet. Come on.
Yeah, that's some Mad Max shit I don't know about. What you would do, man?
Well, like I said, I wouldn't have stolen.
I would.
Yeah.
I'm not stealing. I'm not putting my freedom on the line to eat. I will go out here and I will be sitting in front of the median and holding that jaw saying, I have no legs. I have no legs.
Now, I put myself in the same situation as the lion.
He got to eat.
Yeah. And
Otherwise, he's
I'm
going to
talking
be
like in the wild, in the wilderness.
Yeah. If I don't eat tonight, I might not wake up tomorrow. So I got to kill something to eat. Because if another night go by and my ribs is touching my stomach, I ain't gonna wake up.
Yeah, ribs touching don't make me wait.
Yeah, I might not wake up. So what do I have to do? He's praying to my God, saying, Lord, don't make me kill somebody tonight. Please, let it rain. Give me a loaf of bread. Please, do something. Otherwise, the next thing that moves is a dead motherfucker.
Yep. Welcome to the purge.
That's the purge. Because God will say, go ahead. You got to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I think God will say, go ahead. Just don't eat a hoof motherfucker. A 3 hoof motherfucker. What else? Split hoof. Yeah, you can do that, but just don't. I don't know if I buy all that because bacon's so fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah. Only
How did they get sausage? How did 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 years ago, where we're at, guys? How did some human being, take enough drugs to say, don't eat bacon? God told me, because I mean, right now, God could be talking to me for as far as I can. Yeah. But, how did they get to that? Because I'm like, I ate bacon. And I'm saying to myself, God damn it, this shit is fucking delicious.
Have you ever watched them? Watched pigs
get turned into bacon?
No, just in general.
Oh, they're horrible animals.
Oh, yeah.
They shit and all that.
And they will eat that.
Yeah.
They're disgusting to watch.
They'll eat, yeah.
So that's how they got the prohibition.
So how does they get to be the bacon be so good? So that, hold on, you answer in the first part of my question, which is how 5,000 years ago somebody said, don't eat this thing.
I don't know.
We that.
I don't know, but yeah, like you said, they're delicious. So it's like, how do you not?
How do you not? How do you not? You don't know. You didn't know what the world was going to look like 5,000 years later after you told everybody don't eat this thing. 5,000 years later, this shit is delicious. Now I'm out of pocket because you said so.
So they didn't have brown sugar back then.
I know. I'm out of pocket because you.
They knew how to take them oak trees.
He told you. He said, or he or she told you. I ain't even got to tell you. You can see this motherfucker eats his own shit. He's slopping. Don't eat him. And then 5,000 years later, brown sugar.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it might have just they were easy to kill. That's
the only thing I can. All right, so now you're playing to my intellect because I'm on the train until I'm off. Right?
Yeah.
And so I'm back on the train now because that's what I could catch.
Mm-hmm. And then what about the shellfish?
That's what I could catch.
Not supposed to eat them either.
But that's what I could catch. If I'm close to a coast and I'm not a good fisherman. All right, I'm not a good fisherman, so I'm not gonna go out and be like the rocks people, the Polynesians, and go all the way out to the ocean and catch these big ass fish. I need what's easy right here in the sand. Give me that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody did that, and a voice said, "Don't you eat that shit, nigga." And he said, "You know what? Let me write that down."
Oh yeah.
Don't you eat that shit, nigga?
Really? Have you had
crab legs and butter? How did you know 5,000 years later that crab legs and butter? We just had a boy. Dude, you know how many fucking seafood boys you got respect? No, okay. This nigga stretching his dick out. What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Talking about food.
What the fuck going on, Joey? I thought you was gonna pull your shit out. My pants get rolled off. Damn, man. Let your pants breathe, nigga. Goddamn.
Like some crab legs.
Yo, I thought of that. Like this nigga raised up. What did I say, bro?
No, because I like seafood.
Right. But you know.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm glad somebody chose to eat it because, yeah, it got passed down.
I had my sisters had what they call
seafood boil?
A seafood boil, and they had bags of seafood. They in that motherfucker.
They were just slurping it down.
Yeah, pause, nigga. Fuck all that shit. Yeah, you're a dirty nigga, man. Hey.
There's a meme going around this week. Dude sitting at a living room table with just table this size, but like half of it, full of crabs.
Hey, whoever 5,000 years ago told black people don't fuck with that shit, we'd have missed that fucking memo, nigga. We totally missed that memo. We like, hey, Jesus could come back today and say, they would be like,
it's good
with some butter, with some warm butter. Because I don't really do crabs like that. But other than CIAA 92, I did crabs. I did. She gave.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten crabs since I was like young, because my mom and dad used to eat it, and they picked the meat out for me.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Too.
Yeah. So I ain't never really learned how to eat it. So,
but the crab legs, you break them, you pull out the crab meat, you dip it in butter. Lobster tails, I could eat. Shit's delicious, man.
Scallops, shrimp.
I don't know how I got on forbidden
crawdad,
religious food, but all, you know what? Now I think about it, all the shit that they say not good is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
All the shit they say is pretty. It's bad when you taste it. When you get beyond the shade.
Catfish. What is catfish?
No, it's a fish. Fish, I think you can have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fish you can have. Catfish good.
Yeah.
But they some dirty motherfuckers too. Because they in the mud, they down there, they bottom feeders. They catching anything that comes down with the shit bum as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
they put some gravy.
Bottom feeders get seasoned well.
Somebody please sit on Britt face. Please.
I was with you.
Not you, sir.
When we're talking about the pussy.
No, yeah. All sit on his face, but he's got an act as we wrap up taking those shorts. I think we got two.
I gotta talk to Dory. I ain't talking to her this week.
I talked to her this week. Of course, I said he misses you. She knows who he is. She thinks you're God now. So she'll come back when she's ready. Hey guys, it's a great pod tonight. I got good everybody. Hey, shout out to the West Coast, to my girl Taya. So I know tour season is over. So it's Gemini season. Tomorrow, Taya, I'm headed over to Marcus J. Marcus J is celebrating a lot of years around this rock, on this rock and around this star. So I gotta be on my best behavior because I'm getting lit tonight. So I don't know how. I know that they're gonna have some good ass weed tomorrow though. And so we're gonna be smoking out again, you did. Peace to you, sister. Thank you for checking us. Peace to Smurf out of Indonesia. If you get back to the States, bro, holler at me. Everybody on the IG, Taking Those Shorts pod, thank you. First half of the podcast at Jay Grizzo, thank you. For Facebook Live and for the YouTube, thank you. Somebody, I'm gonna say Meta, okay? Meta. Where's my camera? I don't know. Is my camera here still?
No, it should be probably your computer.
Oh, that's tough. There we go. They're telling me that this thing is getting some type of motion or traction. They meaning Meta. I'm about to be on TikTok soon. And hopefully that will get some traction. I'm also on the Google, but I have not done YouTube. But I have not gotten the statistics from them, the Google, right? I'm old.
Yeah.
That's what you call it?
No, I don't say the Google. But yeah, I say it like how much Google.
I'll say the Google.
Google it.
Yeah.
Look it up. Look it up.
So I'll look at those stats soon, but it's getting somewhere. So I like to thank everybody that's helping it get somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and save my shout outs for last where everybody can find me. I'm going to let the guest get all first. Ladies and gentlemen, comedian, VA Skates, Joey Boombots, Joe Skates in the building, Taking Those Shorts, episode 57. Shout outs, where you going up at next, or where folks can find you on the social.
Social, what is it? X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, VA Skate, on both those platforms. And the next room I'll probably hit will be Benny Blanco's.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. It's Mike Check Mondays on Thursday at Main Street Steakhouse.
Okay.
On Main Street.
Let me give you an example for that.
Exactly.
I've seen his act. He reminds me of comics do that. He reminds me of because you gotta,
everybody's influenced by somebody.
Somebody. Who's your influence?
Oh, I don't like. I got motivated by like a lot of these younger people. Like I like Ryan Davis.
Okay, he's an internet dude.
Yeah,
but he I didn't know. I don't think he's an internet dude. I think he started out as a stand-up dude.
That just blew him up.
Yeah, that just happened.
I like. I don't know if you know her, Zainab Johnson.
Yeah, she. I think she's coming out here.
Yeah, she's coming at the end of the
Very. I like. I hate to say it. Don't make me a feminine chauvinist. I think she cute. My wife gonna be mad. I hope you're not watching.
What's wrong with that?
Shut up.
I find her to be hilarious.
She's funny first, but she's cute.
Yes.
It helps. It helps. It helps.
Doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
It can't hurt. You ain't never kicked an unattractive person.
Right.
I mean, an attractive person out of it.
Bad, no.
Yeah.
Who else you got? Like you giving us lately?
Oh,
Give me something because we old, man.
Oh, well, yeah.
Who'd you come up on?
Eddie.
Okay.
Eddie.
All right.
I like Dice. I was really into Dice, but I don't think
Who's a character?
Yeah, as a comedian, I don't think he grew enough.
Yeah, he was a character, and it just.
But he's a great actor.
Yeah, I seen him do. I want to say it was Louis C.K. I think I seen him do either a Louis episode because C.K. before the shit came down. Before he allowed, he did shit that. To be fair, he did shit that warranted shit coming down.
Because I think I know what you're talking about. And I don't know how long we got with you getting ready to hop off. The way I understood it was
he was pulling the
he was but he was in a meeting. He told everybody, hey, you might want to go because I'm about to masturbate.
You might want to leave.
I don't know why he's staying around for that.
Yeah.
I got it different.
He's being funny.
I got it different. I got it.
It's funny till it starts blowing it.
I got that he was walking up on female comics saying, hey, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I just want you to be around while I. And I was just like, yeah, that's how I read the story. And I was like, yeah, that's a bit much.
That's a different story.
If that's true, that's a bit much. The other shit is just weird. But if that's true, I mean, if God's gonna stay, I mean, you got work on.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, we gotta go because you still out here slaving for the man. Living just enough. Where can they find you, Joy Go Box? Unless you already gave it to him.
Yeah, I already gave it to him. VA Skates, Twitter, X, IG.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. No, I appreciate this.
Good shit. Yeah, you got work.
For the man.
Yeah, for the man. Let everybody know first if they want your face to be sitted on by a lady. Yeah. Where can they? You want your face sitted on? Where can they find you at?
By an American.
And if they have any problems with what you said or approve of anything you said in this 2 hours and 45-minute podcast, where can they reach you at on the socials?
If they want to sit on my face, they can come here to 905. What street is it?
They will do not put my shit out here. I will shoot anybody. And trust me, I am on. If you heard the first half of this podcast, it's your own motherfucking risk. Because goddamn salesman almost died today trying to sell me some goddamn pest control. I swear to God, I almost emptied the whole magazine in his ass.
YouTube.
I'm trying to
sabotaging
get the whole magazine myself tonight.
Yeah, I almost put the whole shit up in him. Pause. And I said, Lord, my lawyer money ain't that good yet. So I'm going to let him sell his product anyway. Where else?
And Brent 1437 and Brent Lee 1437 at Instagram and X, respectively. But I'll be at Broad and Boulevard if anybody.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. My wife is again saying,
What the hell?
what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay, so, yeah.
Gerard Carmichael. He was also.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was hilarious. Out of this new band.
I'm gonna end it right there. I'm gonna save my parts about that. For my guest, my co-host B, my guest, Joe Skates, Joey Boombots. Great shit tonight, guys. We're out. Clips will be out during the week. Make sure you hit us back every Friday, 8:45 p.m. CPT time, live. Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly. Namaste. Peace, love, and blessings. Episode 57 is in the books. FacebookLive.com, Facebook.com/Taking No Shorts Pod. YouTube.com /Taking No Shorts Pod. Everything else will be out on the socials. We is out of here.